guy from Dimmu Borgir. I'm not sure.
That's better.
This is going up on the OnlyFans, right?
Yes. Okay. OnlyFans.
It's not just for naked women.
We're only at like 20,000 a month right now revenue. We want it. We got to get to 30.
We really got to get these numbers
because it's a lot to maintain this place. So so many expenses.
You got to know a guy.
God dang share button. I use Facebook all the time. There we go.
I need to use it more, I guess, because I had a hard time trying to download the flyer and the ad or whatever, and then load them back up. And
you just gotta mute your volume.
I thought there would just be a hey, I want to share
I'm
this.
waiting on an email back from management.
Who is your manager?
Jared, unfortunately.
Is he a good man? I'll wait for you to come on. I'll ask you if he's a good manager.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, and if you guys want to write a theme music or opening intro music for us, we could use it.
What's Pepper doing?
What's Pepper doing? Pepper's busy writing songs.
He's
for
writing a couple songs.
Comedians.
I'm trying to do a theme for my buddy that's a wrestler.
There you go. Can we borrow it? Just change his name to Phil.
Your own theme music.
Yeah.
Like, who would do that? I'm like, I have everything to do that. Why haven't I done that yet?
Hell yeah.
I mean, we're in a
it.
high level recording studio right now, so I mean, you'd think you could just show up in here and do it.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, what episode is this?
Well, this is a big
Holy
deal,
shit.
guys. This is a big deal. We got like 15 more people coming, by the way. So if you seriously, like, if you see somebody out in the circle trying to find their way, just like go out there and then. But this is a big deal. We started this podcast when? I don't even know.
Like 8 years ago.
A long time ago. We had a lot of problems in the beginning. A lot of legal issues, a lot of copyright stuff. Now we are on episode 30.
30.
Dirty.
This is episode 30.
Did you hear what Corey said? He said this is the dirty 30.
Dirty 30. Just, Corey, let's nip this in the bud. Go ahead and grab one of these mics and just hang on to it.
Come on, let's talk to Joe and Benji.
Yay.
But yeah, we got the guys from X Bastards right in front of us. There they are. Look
excited.
at them. Look how good they look.
I'm getting pumped. Next week's going to be awesome. I know I don't look it, but I hold my anxiety in.
I can't wait for next.
Yeah, you have no idea. You want to talk about anxiety? You have no
It's
idea.
your birthday. You're not doing anything.
I
except
had
drinking.
it well. Yeah,
you have to worry about drinking like 50 beers, like pacing yourself.
Yeah,
that's your biggest concern for the night is pacing yourself.
That's true.
But I'm
Simply because it's your birthday.
super excited that X Bastards is playing because you guys are one of my most favorite bands on the coast. I've said this 5,000 times on here. Everyone I run into, I told Jared Cecil about you guys. I'm like, it's 2 bass guitars, drums. You're gonna love it. The dude has like 20 pedals, maybe 50 pedals combined with Benji. It's my favorite part is watching the tap dancing.
It keeps growing. It keeps growing too. It's getting.
Phil, why are you wearing a jacket?
Oh man, I went shopping yesterday at the Lakefront Mall in Metairie, and I needed an outfit for the show next Saturday. And I figured since this is our 30th episode and we're giving out gifts today all day, I wanted.
You're wearing this at the birthday next week?
No, I'm wearing. Obviously, I'm wearing. I'm not going to wear the same thing twice. Don't do that. But I am going to wear a different shirt and some different, very expensive jeans.
You look like you're going to like a Mardi Gras ball.
I appreciate that. I'm dressing very nice because I must present myself well.
I'm a businessman.
I'm a businessman. I'm looking for opportunities. I'm always open for opportunities.
Have you got the hat to go with it yet?
I don't do hats. My head is a weird shape, so it's a thing. It's a problem. It's a problem. Yeah. I know, right? No, in junior high it was a big deal because when I tried out for football and I made the team, everybody got their equipment and their football helmets. And mine didn't fit.
Oh.
They just had to special order it. So
special helmet.
It's not funny, but
it's a little funny.
But yeah, we had the special order my football helmet to cater to the size of my head. But that's okay because I built my body up around it, and now I look good. I had to make it work.
Grow into it.
Yeah, I had to make it work.
It's all right.
Who else are we gonna have on tonight, Mitchell? Behind these guys, we got Red Cap Corey. Introduce yourselves, gentlemen. We should have put the frickin' mic over there.
Let's talk to Joe and Benji first, because listen, we got a lot of guys coming on tonight, and we're doing it in 30-minute blocks because we want to try to talk to as many bands as we can that are playing Krohnkastapalooza and drink as many beers as we can with each of
we
you.
can do that.
So I hydrated for this. Joe, Benji.
Yep.
What the hell's been going on with X Bastards? Have you played a show during the pandemic, since the pandemic?
It's been a
The
year and a
last
half.
time I think I saw you was when me and Phil did sound for your show at Crooked Let. Was that the last show you played?
No, last one was with Daikaiju at the Juke Joint.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
That was the last one.
Was that before or after we went over to Jimmy's?
Yeah, we played in Orlando
that
in
was
like
a party.
February or something of the
It was a
2020.
party
but-
of our buddies. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It don't count. It's just a fucking party.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it was a drive.
yeah.
Yeah, we weren't invited, so we
was
don't
a
want to hear
tour.
about it.
No.
We toured Florida.
Yeah.
You toured Florida. You played one show. That's the
Yep.
tour.
Well, we saw
That's
a lot of
all of Florida I wanted to fucking see.
So you haven't played in a minute with the
yeah.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Me and Phil, we saw you last at Crooked Let, and this Crooked Let's not even there anymore.
I know.
Have you doubled your cabs, your amps since then?
No. It's- Maybe.
You're making me sad.
No,
That's not what I
I'm
wanted to hear.
I'm all like got everything in a
I
rack
thought
now.
we were
It's
gonna
nice
go with
and
like
easy
two
to carry.
810s.
We can if you
Year of
need
the
us
Vulture
to.
style.
We've actually, I guess we do have.
I mean,
the
we could
means
show
to
up
do
with some
that.
shit. You won't hear Matt.
I think you should
Yeah.
show us some shit. I want you to give the sound guy a run for his money. Out of all the bands that are playing,
I don't want to fight with the sound
I
guy. We
feel
always
like-
got to fight
I
with the
feel
He's
sound
like-
already,
guy.
he's already gonna have enough.
I told him I was like, look, they got 2 bass guitars, and he's like, 2 bass guitars.
Yeah,
What you
don't
need
show
2
up.
bass
Don't bring
guitars
your
for?
fucking DIs and be like, here you go, fellas. Like, no.
I got it.
Like, you just wait.
Bringing it.
Just
Put some D112s on those bass cabs.
whatever.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna
Took me
test the noise
Direct line
ordinance.
bullshit.
I hope the stage collapses when you're playing. So
Oh,
from
thanks.
the
That's
bass
awesome.
vibrations,
That's
and that
pretty
you
sweet of you.
survive.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. Yes, we survived.
Is your mom really your
But-
manager,
Yeah,
Joe?
fucking manager.
His manager.
We're like we're the laziest
He has
band
his
on the
own
coast. We have
separate
never
manager.
actively booked a show. We've never called anywhere and booked. We've been like asked to play places.
that's-
We've
that's
never.
true.
Fucking
You're one of
booked a
those
show.
bands.
Yeah.
You're just the
We're
band
so
that
fucking lazy,
because
it's
you're
not
so
even funny.
good.
We're just
No,
that
we're
cool.
just lazy.
Yeah,
Look, we need to. I want to like clarify this that when I got the storage unit down in Ocean Springs and I was first in there, I was in there like for like 5 years or something. And you guys were in the back room practicing, and I was like, "Ooh, what is this?" Because when I first heard you down the hall, I'm like, "This is some Fugazi shit." and then I realized it was 2 bass guitars trying to orchestrate
Yeah.
together with the drums. I was like, "Oh, I'm in." And then when I saw, and it took you like 2 years, because every time I'd
Yeah,
see
it was
you,
wild.
I'd see you on the weekends, and you're like, "Yeah, we're still working on it. We got it." It was a lot of fine tuning, a lot
Yeah.
of finessing, and I think there was like a 2-year period there
Yeah.
of me like asking you like, when are you gonna play? When are you gonna play?
Yeah,
When are you
it
gonna play? When are
probably
you gonna
was
play?
at
When are you
least
gonna
2
play?
years.
When are
Just
you
gotta
gonna play?
figure out how to do it.
2 fucking years it took you to play a live show.
Yeah.
And then we had like 6 or 7 songs. Or
Yeah, if that. Like we had to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
We spent 6 months before Matt at my house with a drum machine, fucking getting hammered, nailing it out.
Yeah, and that's right when the beer laws changed.
Oh yeah,
So
it was.
turned into
it was
some
bad.
bad
It was-
nights, like 3 or 4 in the morning, just unprepared for the.
Sneaky beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you guys, what bands were you guys in before X Bastards?
We were in a band together. Before that, I was playing
Yeah.
guitar badly. In,
With the
Lordy Lordies.
through neck,
With the aluminum.
the aluminum neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the EGC. I had to sell.
What was it, the Lordy Lordies?
Yeah.
That thing sounded great too.
I know, I miss it.
You guys still do reunion shows?
No.
You should. You should do one at Krohnkastapalooza.
Jesus.
Yeah, we can hook that up. Do
Be
whatever
the
you want.
opener.
I gotta go buy my guitar back from somebody who's got it in North Carolina.
Good
somewhere.
luck with that.
Yeah.
Serial number was like 187.
187.
So you ain't getting it back.
Oh wow.
So how long has X Bastards been operational, been functional?
I don't know.
Good question. I want to say like 4 or 5 years though.
It's been longer
Probably.
than
As far as like, you mean like show wise? Probably only like 3 years.
No,
I don't know.
shit.
Is it?
I mean,
Yeah.
like 6 probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the most functional band you've ever been in?
I don't even know how to answer that.
You can
None
just
of them
say-
are
you can
fucking
just say
functional.
pass.
They're never functional.
I don't know.
mean, yeah,
Bench is pretty
Well, that's why we
high
stay
level
together.
functioning.
We work together.
Yeah. We do work. We're work.
He's
well
high functioning something.
I mean, like you build boats or something, right?
Anything. What do you need?
Aluminum ones.
You put computers together, right?
Birdhouses, whatever you
Yeah.
want.
I've done that. Wondered why they didn't work.
You guys, no, seriously.
to
Like,
I mean, what's
a
a functional band though? I mean,
well, I mean,
we
I'm
don't
saying
like
you
fight.
operate on a different level than most bands. Where when I talk to you about gear,
Yeah.
you guys know what the guts are of the gear.
yeah,
that you're talking about.
We're fucking
And
nerds.
a lot of
We know our
bands don't. A lot of
tools.
bands
Yeah, we
don't
are
like.
nerds.
fucking nerds.
You know, it's like earlier, we were sitting outside drinking beers before the start, and you're like talking to me about speakers and shit. And I'm like, dude, I don't know the fucking model number. I'm like, it's speakers. They all sound the same.
That's like
You're
we walk in here, I'm like,
no,
oh,
there's a guy in UK. He's got a whole stack in his closet. And I'm like, I don't care about a guy in UK.
There's a guy in Berlin with one speaker.
It's like I got
sweet.
I got
speakers.
Jared
It's
building
fucking
me a
real
cab.
speakers.
I mean, it's just good. It's just as good.
You know what he does to those things? I'm not gonna say it on here.
I don't know. I feel like I'll put it to the test, and
There's DNA.
you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Listen. I want to
Nice.
ask you this: do you have new songs to play
Yes,
at Krohnkastapalooza?
we do.
This is super important to know.
Yes,
Yeah, we got some new
like
songs.
3.
Oh, really?
But that's like over half our sets.
I know.
How many new songs are you going to play at Krohnkastapalooza next Saturday at the Juke Joint?
3.
3
out of
no,
6.
songs.
man, I am.
Is it out of 6?
Dope
Okay,
now.
well, my bad. Half of our sets.
Yeah, half of our sets new.
So
Okay.
my favorite band on the coast.
We're slow.
My favorite, I should say, my favorite heavy band. It's very this is what I thought in the car yesterday that I wanted to clarify. I keep saying clarify, not clarify, but make sure that I made to say your genre. It's not like you're not a metal band.
No,
You're not a rock band. You're not a punk band. But I'd like to refer to you as a heavy band, a really fucking heavy band. 2 fucking bass guitars.
I like that.
Yeah.
Heavy.
It's antique core.
Because you're just old punks.
I'm about to be 43, and I'm the youngest person in the band.
I don't know. I don't know.
He
if,
likes pointing that out. Still.
That is
Still.
interesting.
I don't know if Benji told you, but like last weekend, me and my son were we were on the Ocean Springs front
No,
beach.
I have
for
bad
the drum
eyes. So
circles.
you guys want to point that
And
out.
Oh, yeah, he does.
We know.
Benji was there, and so my dad, he's like, "Daddy, who's that? Who's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, Julian, that's the old punks."
Damn.
I was like, you gotta pay your respects to the elders.
Oh, man. Funny story. Benji was out on the beach one day
He
playing
was
his
there.
bass, just chilling, playing his bass.
Not that funny.
It's pretty fucking funny. Somebody
I
put
heard
money, they put money in his case because they thought he was fucking
Damn.
homeless.
Because look at that beard, it's like fucking
Damn.
moss.
I gave him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and
To be
go
fair,
hang
the
out.
truck I was driving was in bad shape too, so
Oh,
that probably
yeah.
helped.
You hang out on the beach with Benji, and you don't have to work a second job.
this poor guy is probably a
He
veteran.
kept telling me, he's like, man, somebody put money in my case.
It was a little girl about like 3 feet tall.
She felt so
yeah.
bad for you.
Were you offended?
Or her parents sent her
He
out.
bought another beer with it. I'm sure.
Not funny.
You just went back down to the store and got another 40.
Oh,
Now I reached in my pocket. I thought I was going to be like, I'll tell you, I thought I was going to be like, why don't you go buy some ice cream with this and this? And then I didn't have anything in my pocket. So it didn't go that way. But it was a really sweet kid. Her parents, obviously,
Yeah. Spin it however you want.
So you guys are playing some new songs. You got any like new merch? You have any stickers?
We're actually out of shirts. We're out of everything.
What happened? You sold out of it, or you lost it, misplaced it?
We made everybody feel bad in Orlando that we spent all our money on gas to get there, that they bought all of our shit. So we
Would
could
you
get
play
home.
a show in Orlando?
There's a buddy of mine has a party every year. It's in like St. Cloud. It's not Orlando. Orlando makes it sound good. It's like the Gulfport of Florida.
Oh, I'm living in Gulfport.
I mean the bad part.
Phil, have you ever played in Orlando? Have you ever played in Orlando? I don't think we've ever played in
I have.
Orlando. You have?
Yeah.
I'm trying to like remember.
We were
like,
gonna
I
make
think-
a week out of it or whatever, and then we just got lazy and didn't book any shows, and we just drove down
Jack-
and hung out with
no,
my friends.
Yeah, it wasn't really a tour.
No, I forget the name of it, but I played in some
turned-
downtown Orlando
turnpikes.
spot. It was a pretty nice venue, pretty huge.
I'm thinking of Tampa. I'm thinking like Sarasota, and Clearwater. That's close to.
No,
Tampa,
we
right?
played
It's
a
not far from
campfire.
Tampa.
So
Campfire.
Yeah.
Know that one.
it was a
Orlando's, like,
bonfire
way down
but,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's lots of fire.
Fires.
Dude's got a
It was a good
4-wheeler
bonfire.
track in his
I'll
goddamn
give him-
backyard.
What can someone who's coming to the show next Saturday expect when they see X Bastards take the stage? I've tried to describe you as
gonna let you feel
rock
this.
and or
tech
roll.
heads. Like if
I
you
don't
if you
know.
want if you want to talk to some nerds after they get done playing about gear, about pedals, about bass guitars, about amplifiers, these are the guys. This guy with the
Thanks.
beard that looks like 500 years old, and the guy that looks like he's like 90 years old with the cap. These are the
Oh.
guys to talk to after they get done play or before they play. You know, buy them a beer, talk to them about gear. These are the guys to talk to.
Yeah.
Just not when we're moving stuff off the stage or
Especially
on the
that
stage.
one.
Yeah, because that has to happen very, very fast. Can you move that fast?
I have in the past.
Hey, look, I
swear I have.
work out. I stay physically
Yeah,
fit.
we're gonna have to be quick.
Right on.
I got you, man.
Be careful
We actually
picking
pride
up that
ourselves
head.
on getting the
It's
fuck out of the
hot
way real
sometimes.
quick.
I know, and I that like I think like I was talking to you on maybe Messenger about like the punk ethics
Yeah.
of playing a show, and not a lot of that kind of carries over to
Yeah.
every
Set
kind
up
of
and get the
band.
fuck out of the way, man.
No, yeah, it's like you have to set up and striking
Yeah.
before you go on, so you just pull everything onto the stage.
Right.
Feld knows about that. He's
Yeah.
done that like for 50 years.
Yeah.
But if you
just do
don't
it.
if you don't know about it, it's
Yeah.
like you just taking your sweet time,
Yeah.
and you're holding up everything else for the next band. But you guys are professionals. You've been around for
I've got
4
a
years.
giant fucking bag. I mean, it's huge. We just take all of our shit and throw it in there and sort it out later.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's right. That's
when we
what
get home,
we
I
used
got
to
the
do.
wax nest, but-
Yeah, we used to have
We get out
Tupperware
all the
containers,
things
and we just
quick.
like throw all the cables and
Yeah.
everything in the
Yeah.
Tupperware, and you figure it out before you go to the van. You like throw it in there, get off the stage, go to the van, organize it, and you come back and watch other
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah, and luckily for us, everybody on this show is
Professionals.
they're not
Yeah.
newbies. This is not anybody's first show. Well, I take that back.
oh,
It's Mitchell's first show.
hissing fetus.
Yeah, I've never played a show before in my life.
You know what I mean? What's your terrible band name?
I mean, there's not really a whole lot to it.
He's so jealous. Look at him.
You just
You
hit
can
that.
see it.
You hit that feedback
Made-
cycle and
made my mom
oscillate
angry.
for 30 minutes.
I had to explain that one.
We have Jared Cecil in the house. We're going to talk about it in a little while.
I asked him at the
Oscillating.
store. I was like, "You got to tell me right now."
Yeah. So you didn't get to talk to him at the store,
Yeah, I was like,
but
no, right now.
you're going to get to talk to him, and you're probably
Yeah.
going to talk to him outside because he's going to pick your brain about pedals.
Okay.
He is also very, very, very much into pedals. And,
Hey,
and I told him, I gave him a heads up about you. I was like, look at his glasses, look at that hat. You just,
Phrasing.
keep 6 feet distance.
Probably actually a YouTube channel. Just saying.
You guys gonna play 3 new songs. Benji,
Yeah.
are you still rocking the same with the little baby amp on top? You used to have a little baby amp on top to like you tell me it's the highs, Mitchell. It's the highs.
I swear, if I walked up to it and turned it off
You'd
while
notice.
I'm playing, you'd hear the difference.
Yeah, I know you did it for me.
Did I? Okay. It's a subtle difference, but it's there. And I might have that also. I probably will because
I hope you do. I want you to be in full effect.
it's like part of me or something. I've actually had that was my first amp when I was 14 or whatever. My parents got me a bass, and that amp the bass is still with me, getting played today too. But anyway, so it's survived with me. It's actually different.
I'm surprised that you guys have not, claimed that you are the loudest band on the Cows yet. When me and Phil
Definitely are.
When me and Phil did that sound for did the sound for the
Jared's
show
not
for you
playing
at
anymore.
Crooked Letter, we literally brought every single piece
We
of
felt
PA
challenged. You
equipment.
brought so much. We were like, we should probably turn. It
We
up.
did. Because I told him, I was like, look, 2
Yeah.
bass guitars, they go to 11. We're gonna need everything, and we did. And he brought his PA system. I brought
Yeah.
my PA system. I think we had 2 separate PAs pushing the monitors and the mains, or maybe it was 3 PAs.
Yeah, we had a
'Cause
lot.
I had 2 and he had 1, and we had one
Yeah.
for the mains, 1 for the subs, and 1 for the floor, and it still was not loud
It
enough.
wasn't enough.
For your,
We
your
just got
vocals.
smoked.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
bass amps are
Chalk that up
so
to it's just
freaking loud.
efficient cabinets, man.
and it was the
Just, you know,
the drum mics.
Yeah.
We had the drum mics, and it was just like every time we try to like get the drum levels up, it just feedback, you know, and we're like cutting in and out, and out. Every time I see your mouth open.
Matt's got those big ass drums. They're hard to mic too. Like the bass drum.
Why doesn't Matt just
the bass drum? Like if he, it'll echo and vibrate on its own sometimes.
Isn't it like tall
it's
and
26, man,
and not that deep?
No, it's pretty deep too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He got that kit from Jared for like $300.
Oh,
Yeah, is Dragonoff still? I guess Dragonoff's not still playing because they would be the loudest band, probably.
Yeah. Have you played with Dragonoff?
I did see Marshall and Jared do a 2-piece.
He calls it noise terrorism.
What was that? Metal bar. What's the metal bar over in Gulfport by the racetrack?
Oh,
Is it the tracks?
Handlebar. Handlebar.
Is it the handlebar?
Handlebar. They play Handlebar. I remember that. I was there.
The last time I saw Dragonoff, I think it was like Jared's birthday, and we had like 4 of his bands, and then like 4 other bands play, and that was the last time I saw them. But yeah, he would use like 2 or 3 cabs, like
8, 6, 12.
He has the splitter, you know, to feed to all 3.
His buddy made that.
It's like the grindcore version of Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! I've never heard it sound like that. I agree.
Me either.
But I mean, no, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's feeding like 3 full stacks at the same time. I don't know if he's deaf or he just likes the combination of the tone.
He's probably got earplugs in right now. He doesn't take his earplugs out ever.
Are you guys gonna have?
With him.
Are you guys gonna have shirts and CDs at the show?
I mean, we got the old demo. It's all we got.
What have you been doing during the pandemic?
Yeah,
dude, what have I been doing?
Surely.
I've been day drinking. I've been floating around in my pool, and I've been making pizzas.
Like homemade pizzas, or putting like DiGiorno pizzas in the
I've been
oven?
making fucking pizzas.
Like you make pizzas?
Oh fuck yeah, I make pizzas.
Do you do the thing where you throw it up?
I can't do all that.
He gets nerdy on food too.
Oh yeah,
you foodie.
What's your favorite type of pizza? Let's get into it.
I don't know. I go crazy.
Like if you had one pizza to make,
I like a nice cheese pizza, man.
Yeah,
I like them simple.
Triple cheese or
Too
like
much
one
shit.
type of cheese?
Just
do you like the blocks of cheese or the?
Oh shit, we're gonna get into this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, different cheeses melt differently.
Really?
Yeah. You got your full fat mozzarella. You got your part skim, 1%. It's different. I mean, it just depends.
Why don't you make me a pizza for my birthday?
Why don't you have your own line of pizzas? Like
it takes like 3 days to make pizza dough. It's gotta get right.
Really?
It's gotta get right. You gotta let it ferment.
You sell pizzas, and then like when you get done eating all the slices, there's like a CD in the middle. You refill the CD.
I also make all my own tortillas. What the fuck? Yeah, I said it. I got a tortilla.
You can make
press.
your own tortillas. I didn't know that was possible.
Oh yeah. I'm like a Mexican grandma up in that son of a bitch.
Wow.
Like rolling it out.
I'm impressed.
Hey, good son.
Other than watching yourself at the show, is there anybody else you're excited to see?
Everybody really. I don't think I've seen any of these bands play ever. Except for Dark Horizon. Seen them play.
You do know that it's just going to be like
I've known Jason forever.
Hey,
Fuzz Central.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining I'm going to enjoy it just the same.
Because you can't hear anything, right?
My ears are shot, but
you're like 800 years old. You shouldn't be able to hear anything.
I say this room is unnervingly quiet. My tinnitus is just.
It's because he's got all these acoustic blankets. He spent like $800 on these acoustic blankets so that his neighbors wouldn't complain about the drums, and it sucks up all the sound, so there's no reverberation.
My tinnitus is just doing a solo. Right? It's like.
And there's acoustic panels behind these.
That's true. He's got foam squares behind these. Like if you guys came in here,
like high level. I'm just saying.
I don't know what would happen if you guys played live in here. Well, you came on the Drummer to Drummer episode with John Quaid.
Yeah.
So this is technically your second time on KrohnKast.
I'm a vet.
Yeah, you're a regular.
I'm a vet.
And your shit did not sound bad at all. Phil was super worried. He was like, "Man, that's a lot of gain. That's a lot of pedals. That's a lot of gain." You know, and it took it so well. And then on the playback, I watched. I was like, yeah,
It was nice.
Well, now I'm setting up a rig just for that. I'm about to do IR responses for all the cabs.
You know who taught me what
You should.
I'm going to set up a fucking Raspberry Pi.
Jared
rack
Cecil,
set up, just
like
shit like that.
IRs. I'm like, IRs? You mean you're talking about attenuators? What are you doing? What do you tell me? Tell me what you're doing.
I'm making impulse responses. Impulse responses for all the cabinets that I own.
VST shit for
yeah, so even when I record and I get my direct line, I can be like I'm playing through my cab.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you doing it to where like the cab sim and the preamp sim, or is there a preamp sim, or do you actually have a preamp?
I haven't got that far yet.
What do you say?
I'm just looking at doing the
Listen,
cab.
I'm looking at Phil,
to
and
simulate
Phil's
the
like
cabs that you got.
he's
whatever, so-
he's trying to schedule in his head when X Bastards is going to come on and do a live set. So he's also thinking like, what kind of logistics are we going to have for 2 bass guitars? So what are you thinking here? Are you going to do like a 2 notes cab sim? Are you going to do like a preamp pedal? Or are you going to
I
do?
have to think. About that.
I thought you already had it all mapped
Well,
out.
I said I need to figure all that out. I'm already working on how I'm going to do.
Benji's got it figured out.
He thinks he does.
Yeah, I got
He
it.
thinks
I
he
got it.
does.
DI.
Benji's like, fuck your shit. I'm fucking going straight in to the X32.
Yeah. With these guys, it's gonna be weird because they have a distinct bass sound. You can't. It's
Yeah,
Well,
I've
I've
got
got
a few
a DI
settings
that actually
on my
goes-
Reaper that gets close.
Yeah.
But there's still a latency issue here and there. It's,
Oh, you got to get rid of that.
I know.
It's effects.
What are you talking
Too
about?
many effects.
What do you mean?
Latency. What
Just a
latency and
touch.
what?
just while I'm running
because of
at
your
the house.
computer. Or what?
Yeah, well, yeah, I got a shitty
Yeah,
computer. It's
oh,
terrible.
that's why.
It's fucking terrible.
That's why.
The computer.
It's not real bad latency. It's enough though to be like, I don't know if it fuck with
the
live
computer's not
performance or not.
involved.
Yeah.
Not with this.
I know.
Not on your board.
Yeah. Now our latencies doesn't exist. We got
Let's put that shit to the test.
we got a $10,000 goddamn $dollar computer over here.
Let me throw this
yeah.
at you. Let me
I
throw
got
this at you.
clearance, but yeah.
So 2 notes, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, like your preamp choice,
Yeah.
whatever that may be, and then a 2 notes cab sim
Yeah.
that sends the line out directly to the interface.
Yeah. Well, that's the main thing. That's all I've messed with at my house is like cab sims and just to get, you know how it is. You go direct all those pedals. It's fucking fizzy. It's
I mean,
nasally. It's
Right.
That's
so
why you get a DI like I've got. You put it between the head and the speaker cabinet, and it somehow
we haven't put that thing to the test yet either though. So
it works with
But
the speaker cabinet response or whatever,
Yeah.
and a similar aspect, I guess, is the IR or whatever. I guess to give it a.
I was also going to say, like, with bass guitar, you're kind of like, what, you have, like, maybe, like, 2-3 options, like, really good options.
yeah.
Like, you could do, like, a 115, maybe, like, a 210, 810, 410. I mean, 4 options, maybe. Like, I mean, for a cab send for you, to me, is, like...
Yeah, there's not much out there. It's usually like, hey,
right.
this is a Mesa. It doesn't even tell you what it is. It's like, this is the Mesa bass sound. I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, since Krohnkastapalooza is your comeback
Oh, it
show,
is.
After, like, 3 years... Are you ready to like start playing every month? Are you available to play every month?
Maybe.
Can I start booking like shows for you in June, July?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess Andrew got in touch with me, said you'd be ready to do some stuff in
Andrew,
June.
who's
July.
Andrew?
Andrew, me, or
Andrew. Who's Andrew?
makeshift lover Andrew.
Meyer.
What? What are you talking about?
He got in touch with me. He said he'd talk to you about maybe booking some shows in June or something when he comes down.
June? Oh yeah. I think he said something about that, and then he said he was gonna do it like solo.
That's what he told me.
Have you talked to John Quay? talk to John Quay.
Yeah.
John Quay knows what's going on. But so you guys are gonna be doing shows after Krohnkastapalooza.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some shirts. You're gonna have some CDs, some
need to.
stickers.
We need to get some shirts made.
Because I look
Yeah.
up to you guys as like one of the last standing like old school, dinosaurs left. Other than
Oh
me.
man, so many,
Thank you.
so many words.
Like, you guys could do an autobiography at this
I
point.
know, right?
There's
It
so
was
many
sounding good.
possibilities.
Well, sounding good.
No, seriously, you guys are one of my favorite band. You guys are definitely my favorite heavy band
Okay.
on the coast. Phil doesn't have a lot to say because he only listens to metal and death metal and thrash metal.
Yeah, I know.
But
know.
I like that stuff
I
too.
love
You do a lot of
I
talking.
love
I love
you
it.
guys. You're like some of the you're also like super nice, super humble. Every time I've played a show with you,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, man, whatever you do. Like I think I was playing one show at the grocery and my amp went out, and you're like, yeah, we'll just use my shit, and like it was like 5 minutes. It was
Oh
set
yeah,
up.
you were using my cabs and your head was like walking off them. I was like, Benji, go grab that. Like, it was like walking off the top.
I mean, I don't remember the technical issue, but I remember you like stepping in and helping me out, like being like,
Oh, yeah.
like you guys are very 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 approachable and humble,
Yeah.
and community oriented with the other local bands. So
Yeah, that's the reason we still do this, and not because
I
we're
love-
making
yeah.
fucking money.
Keep it enjoyable and
Meet a lot of awesome fucking people,
it
man.
punk rock. That's what I like about it. You keep it punk rock.
Yeah, but-
I love how you like, as soon as you get done playing, you like talk shit about everybody, and you're like, yeah, Scene Unity, come on.
Yeah, basically, we could have asked anybody to be on this show, but we wanted all our friends
Yeah,
to come on there.
definitely.
You guys were one of the first ones.
I appreciate that.
Well, we've watched you over the years, and we wanted all the guys that
Yeah.
have already been on our podcast and helped us. And you're one of our favorite things. Plus, we wanted the heaviness, and
Yeah.
we wanted to test the noise ordinance of Ocean Springs.
I know a guy. We'll be good.
Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah,
coming
absolutely.
out. Joe, Benji, see you guys next Saturday.
Yeah.
On stage with the loudness that you always bring.
I feel like you're pumping that up way too much.
I don't. Phil, am I making that up?
No.
Could we not compete?
No, there's no way.
You need like 2,000 watt power racks.
Yeah, I need
to
more
compete with
money.
you guys. Yeah. Like just to get the vocals and the drums up. I mean, above
We
your
don't want
bass
the vocals
guitars. I
up.
mean, no joke.
Yeah,
but
that's
who we got coming up, Phil? Who's next? Who's next?
I don't know. I don't have the schedule in front of me.
It is Corey Rob Robertson, and John Mabbitt from Northern Light Suplex. We got Falls from Grace and Northern Light Suplex coming up.
Oh, cool.
I'm saying all the fucking names, and the camera's on you.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because you're wearing a nice jacket.
I don't have the schedule in front of me.
You're gonna catch the flag
I
for
know, you gotta get on it, man. I got the skills in front of me.
Let me take a picture of it.
Show notes.
Let me take a picture of it, and we'll do it.
All right, I'm leaving. Fuck this.
Yeah, you guys got
another podcast.
You gotta drive. You gotta do the drive around
got so much
because
shit to do.
the 4 Bayou Bridge is closed. Yeah,
Not me. He does.
Benji
Oh,
does,
that's
yeah.
right. That sucks.
I would have been all right with not remembering that until it's time to go.
We're not leaving yet.
Benji, hang out. Let's drink a couple beers.
We're gonna do that. Have you met him? Remember I said he was a fully functioning something?
So we got Corey Redcap from Falls from Grace. He is the rhythm section guitarist that hangs out on the side of the stage when Falls from Grace plays. And we also got John Mabbitt, who's holding down the drums for Northern Light Suplex. Both of these guys are going to be next Saturday at the Juke Joint playing Krohnkastapalooza.
I need this, man. Yeah.
Nice to meet
Oh,
y'all.
God.
It's so nice to be back
my
here.
Isn't this
I
nice?
love it,
Doesn't this
dude.
feel
Absolutely.
right?
Well,
Doesn't this feel right?
The jacket's looking sharp. I noticed the tag hanging on it. Didn't want to bring it up.
It's like the second time you go on a date with a girl. It's like
Yeah, it's not so bad this time.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Corey. This is what, your like 5th time on here?
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you. I showered.
Yeah.
You
look
have to do
healthy.
that a lot now when you date like a 20-year-old,
Yeah,
right?
24.
No, we're testing some boundaries.
They like it
over
clean.
there.
They like
get
it
it.
clean.
It's,
Clean, like a clean.
A
Keep
lot of
up.
hygiene going on these days.
So Corey, I saw you recently at the Jam Room.
I was up there, yes, sir.
You guys were opening up for a Silent Trust.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. Home field show for them.
It's fucking
Look at this thing.
What are you doing?
I got, dude. I gotta do
drinks.
I gotta do a thing real quick. I gotta
Mixologist.
get some go juice in me.
Corey,
Yep.
you guys did a kind of a reunion show at the community center a couple years ago
Yes.
before the pandemic hit.
Yes.
And then everything went silent with the pandemic, and then next thing I know, you're playing at the Jam Room.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, actually, I didn't know about that one. So
Just like whatever.
we
guys,
got on
somewhere
this
to be.
one, and then Jared allegedly sent a text thread with all the stuff we were doing for the month, and we all got together and decided that nobody knew about that one, but it ended up going really well. I had a good time. It was fun to work out the the kinks, I guess, you know.
Did you have a lot of
It's
kinks
been a
though?
while. Yeah, I had tons. I bought a wireless for y'all show because of that show. So there's that.
You bought a wireless.
I had to.
What?
This is my man. This is the man that I need to talk to because like when you
Ed
get
at
excited
Sweetwater.
about a show,
Shout out, dude.
and you start buying shit.
Oh
right?
yeah, for the Gruich Center show, I bought a whole new rig, guitar, everything. Ah, fuck it. You know?
Dude, I spend so much fucking
Yeah.
spent so much money getting excited and
Yeah.
hyped for playing.
And then it
just
comes in, you got to wait
one
another couple
show.
of weeks, and you're like, well, fuck, man. Like, yeah,
You know, that's what we should have done is rent out the Gruich Center.
you could have.
Everything
Why?
would've-
Why would you want to do that when you can just go?
Because I could have talked shit that the building was named after you. I could have had so many jokes.
It was lined up all day.
I had like 92 jokes.
Well, you could tell him here tonight, Corey.
Mitchell.
You were playing at the jam room,
Yep.
thrashing out,
Trying.
live streaming it.
Yep.
Man, you were throwing down big time.
And I felt that for the next 3 days.
Hell yeah.
Did you drink the cremation juice?
Yes, we did make some
Yeah.
cremation. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
like how y'all did that. Everything sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
The camera work was
Yeah.
good. You know.
That sound guy was really good for how
It was
small that
nice,
room
yeah.
was.
Jay
At first, I was
Landis?
like, ooh, and then it sounded really good.
Yeah, I like him.
Minus my guitar getting unplugged 100 times.
Is it what people stepping on it?
Oh yeah,
Who would do
You
that?
Jared.
didn't get the wireless.
I did now. That's why I bought it.
Yeah, Jared.
The
has
next
it-
day, I was like, Ed, Sweetwater,
gotta
I need
invest.
wireless. What do you got me, dude? And he sent me an email. I said, just send it. Fuck it. That'll work. You
Yeah,
know?
Jared has an issue. He walks around a lot.
Yeah, well,
He
he's a
does a little
nervous fella.
march.
Yeah.
Well, you got to. When you're lead singer, you're nervous. You got to keep the
Yeah.
people engaged.
Well, you can't unplug cables though. It's a problem.
Yeah, you know,
I'll talk to
we're
him.
still working on them. It's been a couple of years.
John.
I'm excited to
up?
see these guys.
Yeah.
If we were being totally
Yeah, they're
honest,
the
like,
coast's
yeah,
listen,
favorite band.
totally honest.
Listen.
They're
one
on
I'm
every
most
show.
excited
I don't know if
No offense to anybody else in this room. but I'm
Northern
very
Light
excited to see
Suplex,
these guys
everybody.
play. Yeah.
John is rocking the new shirts, y'all. Check
Yes.
this out.
These
Look
are
at that.
sick.
Shit.
Better
You
get
need
your
to
ass
hit
to the
up
show and buy
Northern
one.
Light Suplex. Get a shirt. Check these out. They're going to be at Krohnkastapalooza.
I want
John,
These
so,
shirts
so
are
glad
only,
to have you here.
These shirts are only available at the show.
I'm
They're
buying,
like a-
I'm
like a
buying all
one-off.
of them and reselling them.
Can I tell you what I want to do when I see that shirt? I want to rip it open and I want to just chop.
I want to drop a
somebody in the
leg on
chest.
somebody, dude.
I'm ready.
I
Absolutely.
want to slap
go.
him with my open hand.
Let's go.
What you gonna do?
You guys, you excited to play, man?
Oh, we're pumped up. Yeah,
We-
we're really excited. We did yesterday we did our full rehearsal at the jam room, live drums, everything. We're pumped up. We can't
Hell
wait.
yeah.
We can't wait. First show back.
Fuck yeah.
So the juke joint was our first show ever for Frets for Pets,
I was at that one.
and then our first show back is the juke joint. So it's
Hell
kind of
yeah.
it's kind of cool.
Full circle.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what we call it in the business, Phil. You look confused. So they played the juke joint. Now they're coming back to the juke joint.
Yes.
They're back-to-back
Phil
juke
doesn't know what's
jointers.
going on.
I understand.
Okay,
now.
gotcha. All right.
I understand now.
Joining at the juke.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys kind of were inactive during the pandemic.
Yeah.
A little bit. You're kind of posting videos.
Yeah, I would say they're
like-
doing the IG stuff. That was really
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
very cool. Like playing the
Yeah.
acoustic guitar in the cars
Yeah.
and doing the little demos.
All
Everybody
that.
kind of like we're doing their own thing, which I was like, oh, well, here's somebody keeping their life, bump going.
The
Oh, yeah.
videos y'all do are killer too.
Stayed
on the
The
radar.
fridge and everything. It was just
Oh,
really
yeah,
cool.
dude.
Yeah.
We try to stay busy. You know, we're just having fun. That's all. We don't take anything serious.
Fresh has fun.
Oh, dude. Fresh is we just have so much fun. That's all we do. We're just having fun.
So this is going to be your first Proud and Loud show.
Proud of it. What's that?
You know, like since the
Biz
pandemic.
talk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like really just like
Biz
turn the
talk.
amps to the maximum.
Oh, dude,
You
we're-
don't care about
Oh,
distortion.
we're going
It's
crazy.
just gonna be like,
We're
man,
going
we're
crazy.
Just happy to be here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
I don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
if it like is equalized.
No, we don't care.
I don't.
We don't care.
What I like to do is let
Corey
the sound
doesn't.
guy get a good mix and then go back there and turn it up some more. Favorite move ever, dude.
Corey's a professional.
Yeah.
It seems
Not-
Your stage volume's too loud. Shut your
I'm
mouth.
losing my tone, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Northern Lights is
man.
gonna kill it, man.
Appreciate it.
I can't remember. I mean, I saw Corey like a couple of weeks ago, and that was really fun. And did you throw? I don't think you tried to throw your guitar. Like,
Not this
around.
time.
Yeah.
No.
I got the wireless though. Anything is possible. I
You
did
might just,
already.
like throw it out in the
I
crowd
already
and get it
scouted the
thrown
juke,
back.
and they got that metal frame around the stage,
Yeah,
and it's pretty
yeah.
sturdy, so I could climb that. Who
There you
knows?
go.
I've
Hell
already
Might
yeah.
do
checked it out a
something
little
crazy.
bit.
What you
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
what you guys got planned, John? You got new songs you're gonna play?
Yeah, we're working on a couple new songs. We're hoping if everything goes right, I mean maybe by this summer, early fall, we'll have a new EP out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're just having fun right now. We're writing some new stuff right now and just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, when I was talking to you on Red Radio, you guys were saying that you want to like just kind of like focus on the singles, like do the music, do the song, do the video, just, and then kind of go to the next one.
The way things are now, everybody's attention span is just so quick. So you just have to keep coming with more stuff. And it's hard for people to digest a full-length EP or even an album. So we're just coming out, you know, we'll write a song, record it, do the video, release it, and just go from there and just see what happens.
Are you recording it one at a time, or are you trying to do multiple?
We'll write it. We usually just write it. We'll maybe 2 or 3 at a time, and then we'll go record that group of songs, and then from there we'll usually release them one at a time.
Yeah.
But I think the next plan of attack is just release maybe like a 4 or 5 song EP, and just go from there.
Yeah.
Maybe come to y'all's place and record a couple here.
My phone is on 24 hours a day. I've been laying in my king size bed with my hardwood floors and my underwear every night, looking at my phone, like
with your dog,
with my dog.
I love this dog. It's a great dog. Yeah,
it's a great dog. Shout out to Conan.
Yeah, Conan all day.
Those songs y'all recorded for us. Man, what was that? Last summer? Yeah. Those sounded so good.
Yeah,
so good.
And I was on the deadline with those. You know, like I mixed them in like a day.
Dude, they sounded. I mean, perfect.
Sounds like you guys should come record here.
When I heard
that's what I took out of this whole thing.
Krohn Studios.
I'll give you the red cap discount.
Hell yeah.
That's not cheap.
I'll give you the Corey Robertson coupon code.
That's what I'm talking about.
Was it apply coupon code red cap for 20% off?
Yeah, well, there you go. I'll funnel you there.
Do you guys? Let me ask you this: since we're talking about recording, Corey, your band's becoming active again.
Semi.
John, you guys are coming active again.
I'm coming out swinging.
Do you have recording philosophies? So you know, like when you go and you record with a producer, they kind of like have it in their mind. And they say, "Well, show me a band that you want to sound like. Show me the levels that you want to get to." And you give them examples or whatever. But you know, that's one recording philosophy. Another recording philosophy might be like just record everything yourself, and then it sounds like you.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what I subscribe to.
Yeah.
Do you guys, do your bands have recording philosophies? Because I know, John, your band started out recording their own song. Everything you were doing was like DIY,
right.
And then before you went to Gulf Coast Media Collective,
right?
And Corey, has your Falls from Grace always
went
recorded
somewhere? So before I joined them, the Pleasure and Pain was done with Mark Black. Where it was from Hattiesburg, I think, was where they did all that.
Yeah.
And then I joined after they released that. Now, the Thelma EP, which y'all were talking about, short attention spans and stuff, we put a whole EP out, and it's got like 4 streams, and I'm 2 of them. But we did that at Cineco Music with Mark Black.
Right.
And that was a completely Jared Seymour produced situation. So like,
Jared was the producer on that?
I give him credit because he bossed me around a lot. Like my solo on Masquerade, I did like 45 times. He was like, "Play it better." I'm like, "This is how I play it." Like,
really?
Yeah, Jared, like that was my first real studio experience. So it was very intense for me because I'm like, are we supposed to get drunk and play these songs, or what are we doing? And it was very like, you're on a schedule when you're in there, and that's weird. I was like, this is fucking terrible.
Like,
at the end of the experience, it's honestly my new favorite thing to do. Recording is fun. But that was like they had. So I never really at that point was like, I'm in Falls from Grace. I was just there.
Was he like?
And I kind of let him and Donnie run the whole ship. You know what I mean?
Was he like, this isn't Superstar Fat Beat? You know, like.
Well, he was just like, play it better. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm playing.
Yeah.
And he's like, it sounds different. I'm like, it is.
Stop making
I don't,
it up.
Yeah, that's what I do. So when we did that solo, we just knew that I was gonna have X amount of time, and then Donnie had his lined out, so it was supposed to go one solo to the other. And I just played something, and Jared's like, "That's good." I'm like, "Yeah, cool. I'm not gonna remember that like at all." So we had to listen to it a bunch of times. You know what I mean? I'm more of that like, let's just play it right now and see what comes out kind of thing. You know what I mean?
In the moment,
and they were already like super professional, you know, and I'm not. So they, you know, like they're like the click track. I'm like, what is that? Like what the fuck is all this shit?
What's this beeping noise?
Why are we sitting down? You know what I mean? Like it was really weird. Yeah. But Cineco killed it with that. Mark Black did great as usual, and then it was a fun experience. And now because I have that, I can play it the same way. You know what I mean?
You know what to do.
Yeah, sorta. You know. We'll see.
What about you, John?
Yeah, Joey's a wizard. I mean, he really is. I mean, we just show up, we played the songs, and we pretty much put it in his hands. And every single time, he has not failed us one bit.
Yeah, your shit is sounding really good coming out there.
I mean, what you hear on, 9 times out of 10, what you hear on the recording is what we imagined in our heads while we were practicing the songs, while we were tracking because we usually track the songs on our own, and then send the
like demo.
Yeah, send the demo
That's
to him,
smart.
Right.
and then we go from there. But I mean, no, I think this last time we didn't even send the demos. We just showed up, knocked him out, and then he did his thing.
Technology has
it
come
was
so
just-
far, man.
dude,
That's the bottom line
Yeah.
is to achieve what you hear in your head.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
He's a
you know.
wizard, man. He really he does good work. He takes his time on it too, and we all. I mean, at least
So you're saying that and rush like Phil and try to get it done in a day? I got you.
We always tell him, look, dude, no deadline. Just do your thing, and he'll send us the rough bounce, and we're like, all right, do it again. He'll do it again, and it just from there it just gets better and better.
Do you have to go through a lot of tweaks to get to the mix that you feel represents you the best?
Not really. I mean, the last 2 songs we put out, he probably bounced them maybe 3 or 4 times, and I mean every time he bounced them back to us, it was a step towards what we were looking for.
That's
So
sick.
it's almost like he was in our in our mind the whole time. I mean, it's pretty cool. And I just show up. I mean, most of the time I don't even play to the scratch tracks. They put the click on, and I just go.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think
Really?
it's crazy when a
Couldn't fucking
drummer.
imagine.
You look at Phil over here, and you look at drummers that can just like sit there and they have it all mapped out in their
Yeah.
head. They don't need the bass, they don't need the guitar. They have all their parts. They just know how.
Yeah.
J-Bob.
They're doing the timing in their head.
Our first, the Never Comfortable EP, I forget what happened, but something happened when we sent the tracks over to Joey, the scratch tracks. Somehow they didn't translate, and they all got messed up. And I said, you know what? Let's just put the click on to the BPM. And let me just run them through. And that's what we did for the first 5-song EP we did. It was just me and a click. That was it.
When you guys were in here doing the videos for Frets for Pets, you and Phil, y'all were hitting it up, talking about all these bands you used to be in. What were there? Was it all sizes?
Oh,
2 sizes fit small, all sizes fit small. What was it? What was it called?
2 sizes too small. That was like 10 years ago. It was a while back. That's when I first started playing drums. A long time ago.
I remember. Did you guys play the Cedar Grove Community Center?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
They probably did.
We played a bunch of VFWs.
Josh said I wasn't in the band at that time.
We played Graffitis.
Damn VFW and Gulfport.
Squeaky
bro.
Lizard. Yeah, VFW and Gulfport on
See some
Dito.
shit at that place.
Oh, that place is wild.
Oh yeah.
I love how like those venues are referred to as like, man, when the scene was active.
Dude, hey, the VFW
Yeah.
and Gulfport had some shit, man. They had some cool shit.
Had a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Oh,
Parabellum rolled through a couple of those.
yeah, they
with the
came
old
with their,
bus.
their
Yep.
big white school bus,
Yep.
their stinky armpits.
First time I ever got to drink with Todd the Viking was at the VFW and
Yeah, that
Gulfport.
guy.
When I don't know if you guys know Lunatype, but before the
Yeah.
pandemic,
Yeah.
Lunatype, they were doing like these like annual Halloween shows, and the last one they did before they broke up was at the VFW, and I went up there with Clint Hagler and walked in, and I was like, holy cow, this is legit. I mean, it was legit. They had the culinary students from MGCC
Mhm.
in there catering. So I was like,
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
gourmet chili dog. I'm like, fuck
Food.
yes.
Yeah.
And they
I don't
had
know how you do
two
that.
stages, so bands were
Red
constantly going back and forth, and it was like 20 fucking bands, right? 10 bands on this stage, 10 bands on that stage,
Damn.
all.
They got the
Day
room for it
long.
in there, though. They really do.
That's
Oh,
cool,
it
man.
was insane, but it sounded so good.
Yeah.
Greg Ladner, the guy that's doing
Yeah.
KrohnKastapalooza,
Yeah.
he did the sound for it. It was legit.
This show's
That's
Saturday,
dope.
the 27th at the Juke Joint.
What's gonna happen?
It's gonna be fucking.
What's gonna
ridiculous.
happen?
Sorry,
Corey's gonna get drunk.
my dad told me not to say the fuck word a
No,
bunch of this
just
time.
riff on it. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think's gonna happen?
Just total rock and roll tornadoes. It's gonna be ridiculous, dude.
Rock and roll
Yeah, dude,
tornadoes.
it's gonna be like just. There's so much going on. Y'all got how many podcast things y'all got going on coming out?
Too many, but
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's something for everybody to do. Like, it's
But
just
like the last time I think I like played a show with like 6 bands or 10 bands or whatever, I was like in my like 20s, early 30s or something. I mean, it's been a minute.
I'm in my mid 30s and I'm already not
nobody
looking forward to
does
Sunday.
like all day, punk shows
and
anymore.
it's needed though. It's needed, and I think the timing is perfect. Whatever strings it is that Phil pulled to get this mask mandate lifted right before all this is incredible.
Yeah, first of all,
when I saw it, I said Phil's a fucking genius, man. Like
get camera A on me. Like I feel like I deserve a lot of credit.
You do, and I've been praising you since
for
then.
Timing.
Absolutely.
Because look, I did my research on this.
Yeah,
and I was like, look. I look at where the money goes.
Yeah.
Man.
So you had to drive to Jackson to set this up, or?
No. Look.
Talk to the governor.
Yeah. Old Tater
Tate, what are we doing, bro? You know?
Old Tater Tot.
It's also important to note that Phil is wearing a really nice jacket, but he's also in shorts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how you do it, you know? It's Mississippi.
You like this jacket?
I love it, dude. I'm a little jealous. I did notice the tag, but like I said,
popped the collar on that jacket just for you, Corey.
Oh, you did notice the tag.
Yeah, I did notice
the tag is still on the jacket for everybody that's concerned about it, and that is because it is a very expensive jacket.
Yeah, it looks.
And if I decide I don't like it, I'm gonna take it back.
It's because you're so jacked.
Or
you might need a bigger size.
I appreciate that.
That's
John.
exactly what it is.
Or I am going to wear it for this week and still take it back.
I mean, it's usually a 30-day return policy.
Because I live in Latimer, Mississippi, and that's what we do. No, I would never do
But
that.
honestly, this is going to be. I think the timing. I think even everybody over here can. The timing of it with everybody starting to get out a little more, and and every time I talk to somebody, man, I'm ready to go see some live music. Which Downtown Ocean Springs is doing
They're doing it,
and it's no knock on anybody doing this, but they're doing the cover bands, and I mean, we know those songs. Come out and get your ass kicked to some original music that's going on down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's you've got a whole day of it.
Original.
I am
music.
starting my day at 11 a.m. at Craft Advisory Brewing on Government Street in Ocean Springs.
Like,
I will
some
be
beers before we unload the.
It's the
sound
unofficial
equipment.
pre-party. I haven't told them yet, but we're just going to crash their building and go drink beer all day.
I might come by and do
I
that
don't know
with
why
you.
you wouldn't.
That's amazing because it is interesting because I've predicted a few things recently.
Yeah,
I predicted the Mars rover coming on the
Okay,
Mars.
got you.
I predicted.
I don't know if it came on Mars, but it was shipped up there. It got weird there.
It came out on a balloon or something. What did it do? A balloon?
It came all over
Is that what
Mars.
those NASA nerds did?
Yeah.
I predicted that. I predicted the stimulus checks coming.
We did get those.
because
Thank you, Joe.
They wanted to line it up with the tax returns.
Yeah,
That's exactly what they
And
were
I got
doing.
my ass kicked
That's exactly
all
what
week
they
at
were
work
doing.
during that.
There you go.
It was amazing.
Everybody had a bad week at work.
It was horrible.
Everybody had a bad week.
No, I had a great week.
Everybody had a bad week. So, sorry, 3 times is always funny.
It makes it really drives it home.
Yeah. And I predicted because he was wanting to do the show at a different day.
You got to listen to Phil, man. I don't know if you haven't figured this out yet.
Are you pointing at me?
No, I just totally made that up. It is the Saturday before my birthday.
Oh.
I will be
Before your birthday. That's right. 'Cause
Wait,
your birthday.
30
Yeah, my birthday
His birthday's actually on
Sunday.
Sunday,
Guess,
but
guess.
35?
But I
That's
said
right.
let's do the
Yeah.
show on Saturday. That's
So
right.
you're a little older than me.
So if your birthday falls in the middle of the week, do you do it the weekend before or the weekend?
whenever you want,
after?
John. We live in America.
Well, I
You
mean,
can literally do whatever you want. And on top of America, we live in Mississippi, who gives 0 fucks about anything going on in the world.
And I timed it because everybody's like, dude, it's going to get canceled. It's going to get canceled.
Fuck
Why are you
that.
bothering all these bands? It's going to get
Phil
canceled.
said, I'm just waiting
And
on
I was
Tate
like,
to call,
guys,
brother.
I am in touch with the universe, first of all.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the most
I
important.
feel emotions that most people don't feel. Like things that, I mean, you
He's been
probably
reading
feel
horoscopes on
it.
Facebook.
You probably feel it. Did you hear what I said about you the other night?
What'd you say?
I told you that me and you connect on a level that most men don't.
Absolutely, yeah.
And like if I walked up to you on the street,
Yeah.
ripped your shirt open, and chopped you
Just
in the
gave me
chest,
one, yeah.
you'd
That's how-
chop me
that's how I
back,
connect to John.
and we would get it. We
yeah,
would get each
we're
other.
there. We do have this weird thing. Absolutely. I feel that.
Look at me in the eye.
I could see it. Holy
look-
crap.
Do you feel that?
This is
Do you
it,
feel
dude.
that, dude?
This
I
is
could
it.
stare at this dude for 24 hours
I'm in
and
it.
feel so comfortable.
I have nothing.
You
I'm
ever
off. It's my Friday. We can do it.
How long have you stared at a
This
man
is your
before?
Friday.
Like, in the eyes?
Yeah.
What were we doing during? You want to set the scene?
No, it doesn't
Oh.
matter. I don't want to hear about that.
Oh,
This is
okay.
this is a PG show, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No.
Roughly maybe an hour and a half.
You've stared at a man for an hour and a half?
Yeah, I mean, he was passed out. It was Jared. But yeah.
Were you,
He's a beautiful man.
Yeah.
were your bellies touching? Like, what was going on? Like,
Yeah. I was trying to wake him up for a show.
let's
Sound
move
check.
on.
No, he wasn't. He was trying to see his reflection in like Jared's like forehead or
This
something.
is getting weird.
It happens.
This is getting weird.
Yeah.
Juke joint's not ready. I can tell you that.
I'll tell you
At
what,
all, dude.
I'll
Why
tell
you say
what.
that?
They're just not ready.
We're ready for what?
just what's gonna happen.
No, listen, the Swamp Hippies are there Friday night before our big thing.
What is the swamp hippie?
What is that? Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you the thing where they're having like 20 bands like
Yeah,
Friday
dude.
night, and then we're having the 6 bands on Saturday night.
They're making
But
more
the-
money than me. They're
yeah,
charging
the
like
Swamp
$15 a
Hippies-
show. Ahead.
Yeah, Swamp Hippies.
What's yours?
are, Friday
Zero.
night. Yeah,
Free.
it's like
Stimulus approved.
Yeah.
$15 to go see some Swamp Hippie bands, and then his show's like his birthday
Free.
show. His birthday show's like free.
Free, and you might leave pregnant. I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I
Like,
timed this at the
What a bargain.
number one at the end of COVID.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the stimulus.
Yeah.
You can't.
fuck this up. You can't.
You can't.
You
dude.
haven't said one thing that's pissed me off yet about the whole show. There's no bad setup.
Let's reiterate that this
Reiterate.
is a birthday
Oh yeah,
show.
it's Phil's Womb Independence
Yeah,
celebration.
please. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
This isn't a rock.
It's
rock
not.
concert.
First of all, I want every
This is
band,
a party.
Every
Absolutely.
every
This is a
band that's
party.
watching.
Thank you, John.
And I'll find out what bands aren't watching right now, and I'll put you up there.
Jared Seymour's probably one of the people not watching.
Oh, he's going to be in
He's
trouble.
an important
he's
guy.
probably
But
working.
I
yeah,
need,
he's always doing something.
I need every band to know that this is
He's probably
not,
staring at the poster you gave him instead of me.
this is not about them. This is a celebration.
Oh,
of
yeah.
me and my birth.
If I can get a shirt made before the show with your fucking face on it, I'll wear it.
That's
There
a-
you go.
That's a great idea.
I'll go get fucking a Phil Collins tattoo. I
And,
don't give a shit.
and then he's gonna use that shirt to like wipe himself off.
yeah,
Yeah, what he does with
Hey,
it.
you got to do what you got to do.
I'm gonna cut it out around my belly, so make sure that your head's up high.
My man.
You know, you know, horseshoe shirt.
That's respect right there.
I love it.
That's respect.
Yeah,
There's just too much. There's too much talent in 6 bands. That is 6, right? I don't want to leave anybody out. There's 6 bands.
6, yes.
there is 6 bands.
Okay, so 6 bands. That's a ton of talent that people probably don't realize is down here. Minus our band, there's not a lot of talent in that one, but we do drink a lot and it's
No,
fun.
y'all sounded pretty good.
we know what's down here, but it's
It's
eclectic.
nuts, man. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. There's going to be something there that you like.
If I
guarantee it.
couldn't emphasize that the event is eclectic, bands
That sounds like
enough.
That's college.
We have metal bands,
Yeah.
punk bands, indie bands, heavy bands,
Yeah.
party bands. I mean, it's
going
everything.
down, dude.
And let me say this too: all the bands that are playing, everybody gets along. Everybody's like
Yeah.
super professional.
It's going to be,
super
I'm telling
secure.
you, dude. The fact that it's going to be fun just to go. Like, if you'd have done this with no bands, still would have been there. It's going to be even more fun now that there's going to be bands, too.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate, you know?
true.
That's
It's like a
true.
birthday
Yeah,
party's
he's
fun,
right.
but if you have a clown, it's even better.
Yeah, because
know?
we start off this podcast with that idea
Yeah.
in mind to do a show. You
Yeah.
know, we wanted to do a show, but of course, our self confidence, our self esteem,
Yeah, I feel that.
stuff.
Yeah.
I had a lot of problems this
I do
last
too.
year.
Yeah.
Late at night when I'm by myself and I'm eating like handfuls of Cheerios out of the box with
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
milk,
Yeah.
like you,
With water next to his bed. Like,
things get
Terrible.
dark and you're like, I can't do.
yeah, but you got
this.
Conan now, bro.
I know that
It'll
really
be all
helped
right.
me. That really helped me.
That's what they're there for.
And look, here we are. We got $100,000 posters behind
Yeah.
you. It's
Those
impressive.
are printed on human skin.
Yeah, yeah. With
I'm being like, I don't know, man. I'm just when we booked it with y'all,
yeah.
I bought a new piece of gear.
Which you have to do.
Every show. That's the benefit of playing not so much as you can buy stuff when you play.
Yeah.
But no, I just we got Dylan playing with us now
Right?
on third guitar.
Yeah.
That kid loves playing, dude. He rips. He's so good. And he's been around us since he was 2 or 3 years old.
That's awesome.
Like when I first started around those guys, he was there.
That's
and now he's up there playing with us, dude. It's so much fun,
That
man.
is cool.
It's so cool. And for Donnie to be able to do that with his son was something that he did. Like, it's just so cool to have it
How
all.
old is he?
Dylan, I think he's 14, 13
That's
or 14.
cool.
And
Yeah,
I didn't
dope.
start playing guitar till I was 15, and this kid can play anything you hand to him. It's
Because he could be like me and Mitchell and
Yeah.
start at 14
Yeah.
and get with a bunch of idiots.
well, he's already with a bunch of idiots.
You
Well-
you did. I did not. I didn't start playing guitar until I was 16.
But just the whole setup of it, man, and it's got a different feel on stage now. Like it's so much fun being up there. Not that it wasn't fun before, but it's just I get a kick out of, like, I'll be playing, I'll look over and you can just he's getting into it, and you're like, hell yeah, like it kind of sparks what I had.
right.
When I
feeling
first
that
started,
energy.
yeah, when I first started doing this, so it's really fun, man.
That is
And
cool.
I mean, he played the Gruich Center. He did the live stream at the Jam Room, and this one, he's
So
played
this is his third show?
third show, a bunch of huge, and they've all been good shows. I mean, they've been there's been folks at them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really cool,
Dude,
man. You know,
that the live stream that y'all did, I mean, that was dope.
There's some
that
folks,
was,
man.
That was really dope.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I was watching him. Man, he was getting it.
he rips, man. I'm
He
telling
was getting
you,
it, man.
He
That's awesome.
rips. And when we're practicing, and like we take a break, he'll sit in there and play the whole time. I'm just like, man, I wish I had that energy. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
You know
about.
what I mean?
Motivation
Yeah,
for
yeah,
life.
It's pretty, of
That
living.
hope.
Yeah. Like I wake up and I'm upset. He wakes up and he gets to go do cool stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking for pill bottles. You know what I'm saying?
John, you guys ready to hit the stage again for your big comeback?
Oh yeah, we're excited. We're just having fun, man.
The only question I got for you is Street Chicken on the fucking set list?
It might be. It might
It
be.
needs to be. I love that
Dude,
song.
it might be.
I listen to it all the time. It's
It
on
might
my
be.
rotation.
It might be the fourth song we play.
Okay.
I'm
all
not
right.
sure.
I'll be counting.
Yeah.
That one and the new one y'all did.
It might be the.
And I'm
fifth.
saying new one, but I'm old. I might have caught onto it late. The Sick of Losing.
Sick of losing.
That song rips too.
Yeah, you guys playing a couple of new ones?
They got some jams.
Sick of losing might.
I should say you playing a couple of songs that you didn't play before the last time you played Juke Joint.
Oh yeah. We're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about five new
Hell
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean we haven't played a show in a year.
Exactly.
So I mean,
That's what I'm talking about.
saying. This is
All
like a
these
whole new
bands-
deal.
All these
Whole
bands
new
are
deal.
so fucking stoked to play live, to play your fucking birthday.
That's right.
Motherfuckers are ripping out fucking new songs
We're
that
not,
they
Phil.
fucking wrote.
We're playing the same
Not-
songs we played.
Not Corey, not Red Cat, because they're playing the same shit. But all these
Yeah.
other fucking original
Yeah.
bands.
If you've
are
seen us, you know what's coming.
So excited.
Hey, you haven't written one new song,
At
sir?
all.
we
No.
wrote 3 new songs just for your show, bro.
Hey, are y'all gonna play?
Talk to me.
You have to play Street Chicken.
You have to. Like,
Because-
Yeah, we'll play that.
I made that reference about my ex-girlfriend. We'll talk about that. I love how
we just had a moment. It was a moment. It was a moment.
I told you.
I hope you had the 4-camera rolling when that happened.
Man.
This is what happens.
Dude, that's hot, dude. Damn.
Are you playing Detroit Rock City?
No.
Why?
I don't think so. 30-minute time slot.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
should
we-
give him a longer time slot.
Can we have 5 more minutes?
Can we have 20 more minutes?
Hey,
I do think though, like we were talking about with like in the informational email that we accepted that Jared never sent me. I had to give it to y'all to send me.
Very
Shout out
professional.
Jared Seymour.
Very
It was very good.
professional.
we're not
Is
fucking around.
Is
dude.
Jared the bottleneck in your band?
Dude.
He's probably holding a bottleneck. So we got. I think that in between bands with like we were talking earlier, I'm bringing my guitar and my bass rig. I
Yeah.
think that's going to save a ton of that in between time. You know
thank
what I mean?
you so much because
Yeah.
in the email that we
Yeah.
sent out, we had said, "Hey, if you want some backline help, let us know. Let's get it
Absolutely.
squared
I'll
away
bring
ahead of time.
everything I've got.
make
dude.
it go as smooth as possible."
My guitar rig is available. There is no clean channel because I don't believe in them.
Look,
Man.
look. Let me do
Sharing is caring.
Falls from Grace, team player.
Oh me, Thought you were
Corey
pointing something right
Robertson, because my band's using your bass
Yeah.
rig to play.
there. Yeah, I'm letting Jade
that's-
use it. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
one, and Northern Lights Suplex
Yeah.
is using your bass. One less thing to worry about. It
Yep.
just makes things.
But
go.
I think everybody in
Yeah.
this room that's ever been in a band knows, like, man, it's so much helpful.
You put it up on stage, and that's one less thing.
Tear down setup
Three
can be
bands
done so much
have to
better.
worry about
You
if
know.
everybody's working it.
real.
You know,
Everybody's working together to make your shit happen.
Phil knows drums, man.
I tell you what.
He's gonna be
Breaking
so
them
busy.
down.
He's gonna be so
Golly.
busy tuning them.
Hey, can I tell you guys a quick story? real quick?
absolutely.
'Cause We're
Sure.
about to get party at the Moon Tower in here. It's gonna be lit the fuck up.
Let's
dude.
get it.
So-
we play with them at the Groove Center.
One time I was dating this girl, right?
Oh, yeah, this is
And
gonna be good.
she's as interesting as they get, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's like, "Hey," and she came to a show in Mobile. It's Cell Block.
Oh,
It was back in
yeah,
the day,
hell
right?
yeah.
And
That
it's
jam?
packed out. I was like, she's like, "You play drums?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude,
fucking
drums."
A, bro.
Yeah, like read a book, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turn on the TV.
You
What
need a
got?
Rockstar Energy drink?
Yeah,
You know?
man.
I'm a big deal. So she comes out and watches me play. Everything's going good, and I'm breaking down drums. She's like, "Yo, I know about all this shit, right? I know about it. Like my dad was a drummer. All these people. Let me help you break down your shit,
Oh,
Oh,
and let me prove something to
whoa.
you."
you fell in
And
love.
I'm thinking like,
You fell
this
in
is
love.
gonna go so well.
Yeah,
Right? I'm like, yeah, go ahead and help me break down my drums. That'd be nice.
Oh.
yeah. Let's see where you're at. You know.
So-
Dude.
I start talking to somebody. She's like, yeah. She picks up a cymbal stand, like flips it as she picks up, spins it, takes the cymbal off. I'm talking about moving. So I'm like, okay, I'm
Damn.
not worried about nothing.
At all.
Right? I turn around. I'm talking to some dudes about whatever.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I turn back around. Everything I have is in pieces. Every wing nut she took off.
She took your nuts.
Every wing nut.
You don't
Every
take
wing nut ever.
That's bull.
She took it off
Completely.
Oh.
completely. So there's springs laying around
Yeah.
the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And the other band's like, yo,
I'm mad.
Can we get this shit up? Yeah.
hey, who's this guy?
Dude,
Who is this guy?
He brought his own fucking
And I'm
roadie.
like, son of a bitch, what'd you do? Like everything like collapsed and fell apart.
dude.
And she's like, yeah, I told you I knew what I was doing. I crushed up these pills in the bathroom and snorted them off the back of the toilet.
I was about to
And
say, man.
I feel kind of funny. And I was like,
That usually happens.
God damn, this is my life. So I'm throwing everything in.
Yeah, that sounds like drugs.
I'm
bro.
picking up washers. I'm picking up little springs.
That sounds like
I'm
a drummer
where-
decision.
I'm like, where does this
Learn
go?
from this.
Dude, I would never do that.
Dude, it was rough. It was a rough night for me.
I mean, if I
left my guitar at Crest the time we played there on the sidewalk. Just left.
Did you really?
Yeah, Donnie gave it back to me like 3 months later. He's like, hey, text me like 2 weeks after the show. He's like, I got your guitar. I was like, what guitar?
Christ.
He's like, your guitar. Oh shit.
I left a nut at the jam room the other day, and I about lost my mind.
Yeah.
I mean,
You'll hear from it in 9 months.
I found it yesterday.
Yeah.
It was about 3 months ago we practiced there. I left my wing nut on my cymbal stand. I'm like, damn, where is this
And
thing?
you'll never find
Y'all
another
have too
one
yeah,
much
to
shit.
fit.
dude, I found it.
You
I
guys have
found
a
it.
lot
It was
of
still
shit.
there.
But once you get down the system,
I know, but drummers
Once
just
you
have
get down
so
the
much shit.
well, we're
That's why we need help.
very important.
I
need
agree.
help. That's
We
what-
try to help J Bob. He says, I got it. I
We're
say,
important
okay.
people, dude.
That's why Zach's my man. Zach helps me after every
That's
show.
important.
Really?
Dude, when I
That's
was in
super
two
awesome.
sizes too small, I used to pick Zach up on the way to a 2 sizes too small show,
Yeah.
and he'd help me with my drums.
See, Fresh did that
That's-
for me.
That's true love.
Which
right
is just
there.
guitar, but like everything we did, like Fresh, you want to go? He's like, yep. And
Nah, that's true
he
love
pretty
right
much
there.
teched it. We got him into a lot of shows. What the?
Dude, I didn't know y'all had your own branded headphones, dude.
Yeah, we have to.
I mean,
we have.
damn,
we have.
dude. I
we
mean-
have so much equipment that we share.
Phil is pretty high.
we gotta.
level,
We have to. We have to label everything.
I mean,
that's
these
like,
are
which,
these
that's
are
mine. That's his.
Krohnkastapalooza.
So we don't.
Yeah.
Krohnkastapalooza.
We also
It's a new
have,
style of
This is
music.
badass.
We also have a lot of money.
I don't
Oh
belong
yeah,
here.
absolutely.
I don't belong here at all. This is great.
My great grandpa was a very wealthy man.
This is $80 tape. That's a brand new roll. That's how much is on
Dude,
it.
yeah.
Golly, dude.
It's good
Fuck
shit.
around,
That's
dude.
why I haven't touched it yet. I don't want to do anything wrong.
We do not screw around.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey, thank you guys so much for coming on and talking about playing next weekend.
It's gonna be nuts.
I'm excited. Are you excited, Phil? I mean, they're
I
playing
bought
your
a fucking
birthday.
jacket. How
Look.
excited can you get?
I mean,
I spent
look, and we got Mike
Yeah, oh,
Ross
shit.
coming up. Mike Ross actually showed
God
up
damn it. We got
all the way
new
from Gulf
Tower
Shores.
Boys.
Damn it.
All the way from Gulf Shores.
Well, I'm gonna go have a
Just
fucking camel. It was good seeing you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah, thank
coming
you.
on.
And thank you for playing.
Northern Light Suplex.
Don't be one of those assholes that only show
Get
up
one of these
to
shirts
watch
next
one
week.
band. Come out and fucking
Juke
watch
Joint,
everybody.
March 27th.
Free. You don't even need your STEMI money.
Nope.
Look at that.
Don't need it.
March 27th, Juke Joint. Hissing Fetus, Falls from Grays, Party at the Moon Tower, Northern Light Suplex, X Bastards, and the return of Dark Horizon.
They are going to fucking
It's going to
rip.
be crazy.
I hope so.
Those dudes are. I went and watched them practice last week. The new shit
Did
they're
they really?
playing.
Are they playing new shit?
Jesus Christ,
'Cause
yes.
They're not showing up tonight. They got better things to do.
Well, you know,
Whoa.
they're very mysterious. They got like the black metal aura without the music.
They've only had
Yeah.
15 years of practice, so they
Well,
should be good to go.
This should be all right.
Benji's heard the shit. He's not in here anymore, but dude, I'm telling you, their new shit's fucking ripping. Like if you stick around, that's people aren't ready. I'm gonna try to bootleg their set and sell it. It's that
Oh,
good.
man. Put it on vinyl, dude. It'll sell like crazy.
Good.
All right,
Thank you guys so much.
Phil.
We got Mike Ross
Did a good
coming
job,
up.
sir.
And Jared, you want to jump on in on this? You want to get on here?
Yeah, let's do a duo. Get over here.
Everybody, we got Mike Ross from Party at the Moon Tower and Jared Cecil from Hissing Fetus.
Did you find the place all right?
Yeah, I told you. I was like, computer says I'm gonna be there at 7:59. You told me to be here at 8. I won up to 1 minute.
Did the dog help you out as well?
It did. The dog's like, "Come on, bro."
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was my bad, man. I should have told you to like drive around to the back of the house. Like the studio's in the back. I normally
Yeah.
tell people that, and I completely forgot because I drank like 8 beers.
You should have just said, "Man, follow the magical dog. He will lead you where you
I
need
know.
to
I
go."
rolled down the window and I pet it, and then I rolled it up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna back around, and then I'm like, where's the dog? I don't want to run over the dog, you know.
If you run over the magical dog, that's your life is over at that point.
Conan is magical.
He is. He is.
They bring you a lot of good luck with the ladies.
He does.
So is it Conan? The
barbarian.
Yeah. Okay. So not Conan O'Brien.
No.
Okay.
No.
But it looked like a
barbarian.
red dog, so technically it could have.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I named him Conan with a K because my last name starts with a K, and I thought there was a connection.
Well, there was a guy on the other night, and he said he looks like Conan, and I'm like, he kind of like, has like an orangish Conan O'Brien do. Is it Conan O'Brien?
That'd be kind of cool.
By the way, are you named after a road, or is a road named after you?
That's his road.
Yeah,
That's his road, man.
you thought this was a game?
I was like, whoa, wait! I thought I was just doing this random podcast thing, promotion. I was like, this motherfucker got his own road.
I wasn't quite as late as you, but I was a little bit late because I pulled over and I got some of that hog head cheese.
Yeah.
If y'all want some, it's in that Yeti backpack right there.
I mean,
help
it
yourself.
sounds good, but it sounds terrible at the same time.
Mike, you coming from Gulf Shores? What's going on in Gulf Shores, man?
My brother lives out there, so I was doing some family time and some things and some stuff.
All right. A little downtime before things get crazy.
Wait, square ice? Is this what kind of party I showed up
It's
to?
not a game, dude.
I did not. Well, that's too pretty to.
He's proud of those ice trays.
Analog or digital?
Depends on the. Never mind. All right. Hey.
Yeah, Mike, this is your first time on KrohnKast, and this is Jared's first time on KrohnKast.
It is. Yeah.
So, Party at the Moon Tower, man. This is you guys played not too long ago at the Sky Bar.
Yes, we did.
And now you're playing Krohnkastapalooza, and then you're doing Red Radio Fest.
Mm-hmm.
You guys you're hitting the marks.
Well, once shit starts opening back up, we're like, well, I guess we got.
I mean, shit did open back up, and you're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, surely you guys wrote like 14 new songs over the past year, right?
At least 4 or 5, you know.
Yeah.
It's well, with everybody, like, you know, of course, fucking pandemics, everybody shuts the fuck down.
Yeah.
Then you got Kenan, our singer. He's a teacher, so he's got to be kind of quarantined and things. And me and the bass player, we both just had babies separately.
Yeah.
So
I remember you talking about that on Red Radio.
So we were both kind of like, maybe we shouldn't go out too much. So we stuck to like, you know, internet shows and fucking off. And then now we're all like, all right, let's slide back in there. But yeah, we in the studio for a minute.
So Mike, me and Jared, we totally stole the thing that you did at the B-Lux. Because you got your warm up, kind of like coming back, was at B-Lux.
Yeah,
and we're like,
that's how you got to do it.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
You get fucked up with a bunch of your friends, and it's the best show ever. Don't play in front of a bunch of people that don't know you and fuck up. They'll be like, "Who the fuck?" Oh no.
They don't, the flip side is they don't know that you fuck up.
Yeah. If you fuck up, just do it twice, and they're like, "All right, y'all good."
Yeah. But so far you guys have played B-Lux, you've played and you're getting ready to play Juke Joint, or I'm sorry, you played B-Lux and then you played Sky Bar, if I'm tracking you correctly, and now you're getting ready to play Juke Joint, and then you'll be playing Sky Bar again with us.
That sounds correct.
Something like that, right?
I'm also in a bunch of bands, so I do all the bookings and I do all the things. And
what other bands are you in, my man?
Million.
Tell me about it. Let's get into it.
All right now, well, there's too many to name. Anyway,
let's start with Party at the Moon Tower.
Party at the Moon Tower, main band. That's what we do.
And then you just recently released your own solo album.
Oh, solo album, yes. Forgot. See, there's so many things going on. I forget about solo album. Michael Ross. Just look for the Green Mohawk on the iTunes,
right.
Amazon, Spotify, Pornhub. I'm everywhere.
Pornhub.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one I don't promote too much when family's watching.
Jared's looking
interviews.
at his cell phone right now.
Damn it. I knew I should have not asked. No, but yeah, I do have a solo record out. Put a lot of hard work into it over the years. I got a bunch of.
I love that you like brought the Jameson. You're like, you know, guys.
Like, I didn't know what kind of party this was going to be.
Bud Light's not going to cut it for me.
But I knew what kind of party I was going to bring.
I'm a bartender.
No, I'm an alcoholic. That's just where we're at. But yeah, so I worked on this album for a while with Joey Miller,
right,
out of Gulf Media Collective Studios, and I got Kenan Barton, the singer from Party at the Moon Tower, on a track. I got the Joey Culver did a track with me before he passed.
Passed away.
And
R.I.P.
Yes,
Joey Culver.
Very much so. And so I'm very stoked to have that song on the record. Is me and him were in a band called well, actually we were in Kill Monsters, My Hero the Villain, and then we just played out as whatever. But we wrote a few songs with My Hero the Villain, and this was kind of one of them that I wrote the guitars to, and he wrote some lyrics, and I was like, dude, we got to record this in the studio. Why don't we do this from a solo album? He was like, well, we can do that, but I'm going to redo all the lyrics. I was like, well, you're the man, whatever. So they're new lyrics, to that song. And if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the last things that he actually got to be in the studio for. So when I hear that, so many emotions are there, It's just one of those. Cheers to him.
Yeah, that sucks because he was such a freaking...
He was a beast. He was a talent, man. Like
we got to play with him at Thunders. He did the thing with the Deftones cover.
With us. Yeah, that was cool.
Nice. Dude, he was one of those people that, like, when he got on stage, he commanded a crowd. There was no, like, hey, guys. It was just like, what up, motherfuckers? Everybody,
That's exactly how Party of the Moon Tower is when you hit the stage.
Maybe when I'm drinking and yelling. Like, I always compare Kenan to, like, a more... Kurt Cobain. It's just like, it might be good, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to still, hey guys, very low key. I got to be the like, what's up, bitches? And you're like, stop, Mike. Like, somebody, we got to be a hype man sometime.
When me and Phil saw y'all at the community center a couple years ago for the sound, I forget what that was. I think they call it their fall ball. Yeah. And you guys had a table and you just kind of like you threw the CDs out, and you're like, yeah, somebody wants one, whatever.
Yeah, how much you sell them for? I don't give a fuck, just take one.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever, here it is if you want it.
Illegally download it, steal it from a friend, record it on a cassette, old school. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're listening to it it.
You were there to play. You were there to have a good time.
Yeah.
You were there to bring the party.
I mean, if we were in here to be millionaires, then we'd have never started. We're here for the love of music and the enjoyment of it. And that's, me personally, that's why I like being in different projects, is because Party at the Moon Tower, I can play a certain way. When I was in My Hero the Villain, it was more heavy. I could get, that way you don't become pigeonholed as an artist. You can just do what you want to do and for the love of music. Like, I'm going to play metal on Tuesday, chill shit on Wednesday, fucking get drunk on Thursday, whatever, You never want to be like, oh, you're the guy that plays, Red Hot Chili Pepper covers all day, every day.
And you part-time bartend at the Celtic.
I'm actually the manager of the Celtic.
Well, there you go. Oh, really? If you need to get a show at the Celtic.
Hey, I have a question.
There's a long list. Yeah.
What does Thomas McCormick do at the Celtic?
Drink Rumplemints.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's it? That's all he does?
No. We got him. Well, he was doing karaoke, but he hated it. It's like, I just hate it, Mike.
Thomas does karaoke?
Did it for a minute. Now we got a new karaoke person that we're training.
Oh, you're saying Thomas was like the karaoke DJ?
He was the feeling, because he was like, Mike, I hate it. I hate karaoke. I was like, I know. I was like, karaoke is it's horrible.
Hey, who do we have next on the karaoke?
We're gonna bring up Jimmy with his badass rendition of fucking Queen song. It's one thing to do it one night. It's fun. 2 nights, okay. 3 nights, whatever. Once you do it for like 6 months, you're like, you wake up with a gun in your mouth. Like, I'm over it. Like, how many times are you going to hear Black Betty before you just decide to quit?
So you're the manager of the Celtic.
You're basically running the place, right?
Well, I mean, there's the owner, but I mean,
that place has been around for forever.
Yes. It's a great venue.
What's the owner's name?
Ryan Dallett.
Ryan. Yeah. And he had a band that
the Lifelikes.
The Lifelikes. Yeah. And one of my old Weezer type bands. We played a show with the Lifelikes.
Nice.
Yeah. It was fun.
The Celtic's always been one of those venues that's like, he's going to pay you regardless. If 3 people show up, there's a guarantee he's going to pay you. So I played a lot of places like, yeah, man, we're going to pay you a set amount. Oh, well, we didn't see, the people didn't show up. We're going to pay you this. Like, nah, that's not the band's fault. That's the venue or the night. Maybe there was a deep freeze or something. Nobody came out. But
I love how the Celtic is like, I don't want to say like an acquired taste, because you guys have always supported like original bands on the coast. Me and Phil, we went on tour for like 3 weeks or something, and the last show on the tour was actually coming back to the Celtic and playing. And one of our singers, keyboardist player, he's like hanging from the rafters, and the lights are out, and he's upside down, screaming into the mic, and it was just like it's one of those places where you walk in, you're like, I don't know how this is gonna go, But then it's like you kind of like realize this is actually pretty cool. It's very welcoming, like very comfortable to once you get on the stage.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think for us, like coming off that tour and being away from home for so long, and then ending it at the Celtic, because
Like coming home,
like
you know?
like I don't want to say we took the Celtic for granted, but it was like just one of those places we always played. But then when we came back from being away from home, it was like, man, we're so comfortable here.
So who was homecoming king?
It's probably
No pressure.
Mitchell.
I don't remember who we played with. It was us and a Fistful of Fingers, and I don't remember what the other band was, but it might have just been us two. Can't remember. I think there was like 5 bands on the flyer. It had a
Mordecai,
werewolf.
Fistful.
There was a
Two
bunch of
girls, one
bands.
cup. You know. Just,
Something like that. Anyway, how long have you been the manager of the Celtic?
shit, probably like 3.5 years, 4 years, something like that.
Oh shit.
Since you are the only representative here from Party at the Moon Tower, I giveth you one of those posters to take home with you.
Ooh, well, thank you. Well, I had yelling at the guys. Like I said, once again, Kennan's a teacher, also has a child. It's very hard, especially short notice.
Kennan's got a lot of shit going on.
Oh no, he's the one
got
of probably
comic
the
books
busiest
and-
of them all. You know,
He's like a real dude. He's got a family. He's got a job and all that
Yeah.
dumb shit.
you walk in, you're like, you got decorations in your house.
Like you
Yeah.
got a family
Not,
picture up
not
on
like
the wall.
me or Mike or Jared. Not like any of us.
I feel like I know what the inside of his house.
don't have
looks like.
dogs.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like all clean and shit. There's no like socks on the coffee
like,
table.
Of the
Thanks,
million
Phil.
times I've ever gone over, I've never seen dishes in the sink. I'm like, do y'all just
What?
instantly like clean them and then
no, that
like-
might be like a marital thing.
whatever it is, it's beautiful.
My sister is like that, you know, and she cannot have dishes in the sink. When she wakes up, she wants to have an empty sink.
Of course, I mean, it's,
And so
it's
she's
wonderful.
like I will slave and bust my ass 2-3 hours to fix dinner for you and your family, but at the end of the night I don't want any fucking dishes in the sink.
There's a million stories I got, but okay.
I don't know what I don't know. I'm just saying.
I've had the same
It's
3
a
bowls in
thing.
my sink for like a month now.
You still have like cereal or whatever sitting in them.
Yeah.
That's my biggest pet peeve. Like, you got cereal, dump it out. Don't just leave a bowl of cereal in the fucking sink just to sit there and marinate and get that film on it. Then when you go to dump it, you're like, "Ugh." No,
And the,
I'm
and
good.
the milk smells.
I guess we can't be roommates.
No, man. Rinse that milk out, bro.
Hey, is Party in the Moon Tower excited to play this Saturday, Krohnkastapalooza?
That is this Saturday. Jesus,
I know, right? Everybody took time off from work. Everybody's ready to play.
Oh, you know, yeah, we'll be there. Unlike tonight, where everybody was supposed to be here, guys. Hey, hey, I drove from Gulf Shores to be here.
I know.
Where's Pat at?
He's like, I'm coming on. I'm gonna be a little bit
Wait.
late. Traffic in the Mobile Tunnel.
I'm missing something. What were you doing in Gulf Shores?
My brother lives in Gulf Shores, so went to hang out. Who is also the good bass player for Strongfold band out of Mobile.
Ooh.
Very popular band.
Yeah.
You should get them on here, Phil.
Hey, do you think you can plug me into the pipeline of Strongfold?
I can make that happen.
Let's do that.
I can make that
Get
happen.
them on here.
They've opened one of the last shows I got to see with them. They opened up for POD, which was a killer. fucking
Holy
show.
cow!
But yeah, they've opened up for big name
What was
acts.
it? Was it Flavortown? What was that song called?
Flavortown?
Southtown.
Southtown.
Oh my god, I love that song.
You had me like, wait a minute. Am I talking about the right
Southtown.
band?
I wanted to join a gang after I heard that song.
All right, Real Cook.
A Christian gang? What are you joining?
Well, they do a lot of finger snaps.
I saw them. The old Clint Hagler. He got us the tickets to go see POD, and I think it was Kid Rock over in Mobile Fest. What's it called? That thing over there in Mobile Fest? I don't remember.
Bayfest?
Bayfest.
Yeah.
Bayfest. And we saw POD, and they threw down. I was like, and then we stood back by the sound engineer's mixer board, and I'm looking at all his stuff. I'm like, ooh, he's got a decibel reader.
He's got all the things.
Me and
High level.
me and Clint opened for POD.
There you go. There you go.
Houston.
Hey, real quick, Strongfold
What's
story.
Jared? What is it like? You like to call me when? What do you call us when we in the group chat? You're like these dinosaurs. The VH1 story.
yeah.
Jared likes to refer to
Storytellers?
VH1 storytellers. Yeah.
He likes to refer to us as the VH1 storytellers.
Jared, did you have any part in creating this band name? That's what I want to know.
Jared did create the band
it was
name.
very close. It was between Hissing Fetus and the Pink Eye Boys. And we no tell me if I'm wrong, Mitch, but Mitch invited me over to jam.
He laid wine out and crackers.
Was he in his underwear?
Well,
And socks?
it was strange. Jason said, "Hey, Jared, Jason Milliken," but I got a message from Mitch, which I thought was strange. And Mitch is like, "Hey, come jam," and Jason said, you should come jam.
Yeah.
And I went over there and I jammed and I saw Mitch. I'm like, that guy looks familiar. And then I realized I met him in a lot of parking lots.
The story could go so many ways.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mitch and I did a lot of pedalage over the years in different parking lots, trading pedals and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, yeah, that's that guy. And anyways, we jammed. We had a good night, and I was kind of not into joining a band, and Mitch kind of talked me into it, and it was a joke. I said, all right, man, I'm joining the band, but we got to call it Hissing Fetus. And Mitch said, all right, and we laughed about it, whatever.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I'm in a studio one night, and he brings up that fucking poster right there with Hissing Fetus on it. I'm like, Mitch, that was a joke, dude. I said, I'm gonna have to explain this to my wife.
Because
He's
your
like,
wife's
dude,
pregnant.
I love it. We're doing it. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Was your wife's pregnant? Was it 6 months, 7 months now? 8
Yeah,
months?
we're on our what is it, third trimester?
I don't like math.
Yeah. The new baby is Jet is due May 28th. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Mitch. Thank you for that.
I know this.
And now, for the rest of your life, you
Mhm.
can tell that kid that you were in a band called Hissing Fetus.
Yeah. While you were in there. Yeah.
I think that first night you jammed was like the only time Scott's ever yelled at me.
Why'd he yell at you?
Because remember I had the computer set up to record, and he kept asking, "You gonna record this, right?
I thought you touched his drums or
record
something.
this. You recording, right? You're recording, right?"
Right.
And I never pressed record because the whole time I was just so amazed at you like throwing your guitar around and smashing the pedals. I was just like, who is this?
I tried to get out of it. I'm like, guys, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like, got this meeting, can't do it. Mitch is like, what do you play? I'm like, Fender Jazzmaster or Tele. He's like, gotcha. What kind of pedals you want, bruh? I said, I need this and then. Mitch is like, got it, bruh. I showed up and dude, he had it all laid out, and it was fun.
End of story. 6 songs later.
Who's the main songwriter in this Grammy award-winning band?
That's
Hissing
the
Fetus?
beauty. We all are.
Yeah,
We all are.
really? That doesn't work.
Yeah, it does work. It's great.
There's
I wrote
little,
a song. Me
little
too.
flashes of light here and there, and then Jason goes, no, do it like this. There you go.
That's
Who's
how it
the
works.
arranger? Who's the captain? Who's the captain? I'm gonna ask Jared this because Mitchell's gonna bullshit the answer. He's not gonna give an honest answer. Who's the captain?
Mitch is the captain unless Jason pounds his fist. And when Jason pounds his fist, everyone's in agreement because it's usually brilliant. It's usually great. I mean, the guy is just he keeps us on the right path.
Yeah, he's a talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Jason was with Kaboom, correct?
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Or was
that's
that
right,
a different
that's right.
name before that?
Yeah, no, Milliken was with Kaboom. Yeah,
Okay,
and what's funny is Scott, the drummer, also was with but at different times.
Boom.
Who's the principal songwriter in Party at the Moon Tower? Kennan?
Kennan, for the most part, yeah. There's certain songs where me and Marlo wrote and brought to the table, but for Party, it's Kennan basically will do like I wrote a verse and a chorus. What do y'all think? And show us like the acoustic recorded versions, and we're like, me as a songwriter, I'm like, that'd sound better if we just started raging the guitars right here and we played it faster. Like every song he shows me, Mike, what do you think of this? I'm like, yep, that's good. Be better if we played it faster and louder. And that's basically how Party at the Moon Tower
Works.
all our songs go. Like,
That's how every song gets written.
Yeah. And sometimes I gotta like take myself back because I'm like, what do you think if we played it fast? And Ken's like, no. All right. Well, you gotta try, right?
Yeah, I was kind of curious to you guys who kind of like pulls the reins back a little bit, because when I interviewed you on radio, I was like, these guys are here to party. These guys are here to throw down. This is not a performance. This is like, we are the party.
We are the party. You can't call your band Party at the Moon Tower and not party.
Exactly. You can't name your band after Dazed and Confused and then have the actor from Dazed and Confused come on your podcast and just like talk about stories. So who is it at band practice that says, I think we should probably like not do 4 verses and we should only do 2 verses?
What's band practice?
What is band practice for Party at the Moon Tower?
We play shows. We
That's
write.
it. I mean,
we write music.
You don't practice, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't practice. You just play shows.
2021. So we have been a band almost 10 years. Okay. We played so many shows where we don't practice. I mean, we could, but we'd be playing the same shit that we'd be playing shows. So we go to the studio. We write music together. We share.
Me and Phil were in a band like that.
Yeah, we were. But I saw y'all the show I watched you at Belux, right?
Yeah, that was the one back after COVID.
I was like, these dudes. I called Mitchell. I was like, these dudes are practiced up. Like
we hadn't practiced in a year together.
Really?
That was like the first time we played full band.
But what, like, your opinion of it? Because I thought it was on. Everything was like on. Is that just you just naturally like it was tight?
Well, A, thank you. B,
did you eat any of the hot dogs at Belux when you played?
I did not. I'm very weird. I've worked in food service industry for a lot of years, and
you're
just
skeptical.
I mean, I won't eat. There's so many things I won't eat. I could make it basically tell you things I would eat that would be short of the list.
I've had a hot dog at Belux.
No, Scott had one, and he said it was amazing. His wife said it was amazing.
Scott,
I liked mine.
Oh my god! Every time we have band practice, Scott's like, "Let's go down Belux, guys. Let's go get a hot dog. Let's go."
I'll literally go to places and be starving, and somebody, "Hey, Mike, you want some?" I'm like, "No," even though my body's like, "Eat that shit, Mike."
Is it because you think about what their kitchen might look like?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you know what the fuck goes on back there.
But and if Belux doesn't have a kitchen, it's the bar area. That's their area. That's their kitchen.
Like I said, Belux, it's brand new. It's awesome. Everything they got's great.
Yeah.
It's just me as a person. I'm not digging the place.
Yeah.
But it's like when I see 20 cars deep in McDonald's per se, I'm like, oh, y'all gonna get sick. Whether you know it today or not.
Why? Why are they gonna get sick? Why are they gonna get sick?
So they got a bunch of 17-year-olds.
I don't know. I don't know. Tell me.
People don't give a shit, especially when you're making like $8 an hour working at fucking like for McDonald's. Oh, ice cream machine's broke. Why is it broke? I'm too lazy to clean it. Okay, that's a better fucking statement than, oh, it's actually broken. We're waiting on a part to come from San Francisco and it'll be back up tomorrow. That's not how it goes. It's like, well, I don't get paid enough to give a fuck. And then if you were to look in that ice cream machine, you'd be like, I don't want you to fix it. That shit's fucking nasty.
Really?
Oh, really? It's ice cream.
Am I the only one that watches these like crazy TikTok videos of these motherfuckers that's like, oh, ice cream machine's fucked up, let me clean it, and then they got the camera on it and they're just scraping like the nastiest shit off of it because nobody gives a fuck. Do you give a fuck if someone's like, hey man, $8 an hour to deal with people's bullshit? If all day long you had different people like, hey, fuck you, my shit's wrong, this is bad, da da da, somebody yelling in your face for shit money, are you gonna be like, I'm gonna do my best? I'm like, well, fuck you anyway. Here, try some ice cream. You're gonna peddle that shit.
Getting the real deal from Mike Ross.
I mean, I've never worked at McDonald's. I'm just taking a guess.
I'm never gonna eat McDonald's again.
I'm done, dude.
No, I'll never eat fast food again in my life. It's maybe once every 4 months I'll break down and be like, oh.
What are the odds when I get a Taco Bell after this podcast I'm gonna get sick?
Because like, what
100%.
What is grade D beef? Like, what is that? Like,
Who has grade D beef?
Dog food.
That's what Conan eats.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell gets dog food.
Taco Bell got rated as the most healthiest fast food restaurant in America.
I heard that.
What's the healthiest dog food in America?
That doesn't mean it's good.
I don't buy dog food.
Alpo's a legit brand.
I went to Taco Bell one night. I pulled up and this girl was literally like, sorry, we're closed. I said, baby girl, sign says till 2 a.m. It's midnight. She was like, yeah, but we're closed. I was like, why? Well, She couldn't think of nothing. She literally looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, "If I give you a Starburst freeze, will you leave?"
Ooh.
And I said, "Fuck yes, I will."
Damn.
So I got this big ass Starburst freeze, and I left giggling my ass off.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, "These are the people that are serving your fucking quick serve food." Fuck them.
I just want to show, for the record, that
Yeah, that's nice.
Mike Ross is legitimately giving us a money for our run. A run for our money.
What? What?
This motherfucker showed up with a James. Look at this.
Look at
Look
him.
at a Jameson bottle. We went and bought like 4 cases of Bud Light, and he's like, he's like, that's water.
For the record,
He says, I'm a bartender. This is water.
Philip gave
Now
him
I'm
a
an
cup
alcoholic.
Not water. And yeah,
with a beautiful ice cube, by the way.
It was so beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it with my.
it's that damn,
Untouched.
it's the mother
Jameson.
box.
and he,
untouched.
and he wants
Mother
no
box
part of
from,
it. He wants his room
Justice League.
temperature Jameis.
So,
All right.
Hit me then.
You
so,
ready?
Wait, I
Yeah,
got a Taco Bell story. So one night after a podcast, I'm like on my way back home, and
Thank you, sir.
I hit up the Pops Ferry Cedar Lake Taco Bell,
Mm.
and I pull up in there, and there's like 5 cars. I'm like, this is kind of abnormal. It's not that late. It's normally that many cars. And I get to the window, and I'm like, what's going on, girl? I mean, just 3 burritos. What's happened? She's like, everybody canceled tonight. Everybody flaked out. I'm the only one here. I'm like, what?
Galot's
She's like,
fresh catch.
She's like, yeah,
Right.
I am doing the cash register. I'm making the burritos. I'm doing everything. I'm
That's
like,
when you patiently
I'm like,
wait and tip
there's
it.
no way. Yeah, I know. And I had no cash on me, right? So I paid with my card. Went to the ATM. Got her a $20 tip. Went back to the drive-through. And when I got to the window, she's like, hun, weren't you just here? And I'm like, I know, but you were handling everything on your own, and you managed to also make me a burrito so that I could get home safe. This is for you.
And then the Budweiser commercial from back in the day comes on. True heroes of genius.
That night.
She wins. Yeah, but every other night they fucking shit.
I was like, give me that D beef, girl. Give me that D beef.
Damn, D beef.
Oh.
Don't say.
Hey, what did you say? What did you say? It was rated D.
Grade D.
Grade D. Grade D.
It's literally like
delicious.
here's grade D, here's dog food. It's right there.
But above that is the B-Legs hot dogs.
Oh,
which
definitely,
are
they're fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
they're good. I had that.
They have the hot dogs with tzatziki sauce on them.
I had the whatever the hot one is, like the Cajun hot dog or whatever. It was legit, dude. Like I enjoyed it. I like gourmet hot.
I've heard
dogs.
nothing but good things.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm so glad you work in work at a bar, Mike. This is the second time I've talked to you, and you're the first time you guys were. How would I describe it? Lively. You were a lively bunch. You're just having a great time. Like I appreciated like the we're just here to be in the moment and have a good time.
Because I mean, we could leave here tomorrow and not be in any moment.
That's
so
right.
Yeah.
Might as well have a laugh when you're here, right?
That's right. That's right. And also, so I don't forget, one of those posters behind you is for you.
I'm taking the dark wood.
Yeah, that dark
do
wood's
it.
nice.
Do it now.
Do you have a? Would you now? Where are you
That's
gonna
for
hang
you.
that up? You gonna hang that in like a band room or your living room?
Yeah. Do you guys
or
have a band
child's
practice
room?
space?
We do. We have a studio and a practice space, and then we have this
That's what we
huge
got.
Omega $1 million mansion that Phil's actually putting the money up for us to sit there and play all the
That's right.
time.
How do you and Phil know each other? Were you guys like in a band?
Well, we both used to do like what do you call it? What's the professional term? We were hookers on the street. Basically,
was he
in
wearing that
Pascagoula.
jacket?
That's how he beat me with most of the clientele. They'd be like, "I want the guy with the jacket." I'm like, "Fuck! I gotta get a jacket. Where'd you get it, Phil?"
No, one of the things that sucks about getting older and stuff is you've played with 100 bands over the years, and like I've played a ton of shows with you.
Yeah,
but I've never approached you and like talked to you.
Well, we've always been so like when you're in the moment, you're just like, "All right, let me load my shit.
Right.
Let me play my shit. Let me grab a beer. I got to piss before the show.
Exactly.
You're in this mindset like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're done. Now we unload real quick so the other band can get on. So you're always rushing.
Right.
So there's
This
never
is
a
true.
lot of time just to be like,
What's up, guys?
Yeah, because adrenaline's pumping. You're always thinking about what do I need to do next, blah, 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 blah. But that's what's cool about this podcast and stuff because, I get
Well, it's also cool what's about KrohnKastapalooza.
Yeah. I get to sit down and talk to you, get to know you. I get to invite you on my show. We're giving you a fucking $600 poster. Like, it's magical.
By the way, there should be umlauts.
There should be
umlauts on the hissing fetus.
I'm sorry to let
I
you
have
down.
no idea
Jared.
what the fuck
and they're
umlauts
not.
are.
Yeah, what's a umlaut?
There's a little accents over the I and the
I
E.
thought that was,
It's like German stuff.
I thought that was like a type of a spaceship.
I thought someone was bringing sandwiches in here. I was like, yeah, there should be some umlauts in this bitch.
Is that
Where we
like
at?
I know, right?
Then
I
they
thought
bring
it
them
was
in.
a sausage.
little
man.
adorable umlauts.
I
eat on.
had a plan for tonight, but it didn't happen. Mike, how long has Party at the Moon Tower been a band, an active band? How long have you been in the band?
Active band 10 years.
Going on a decade.
10, 11 years, yeah.
Shit.
So me and Marlo, we played in a metal band years back called Cyclosane. A lot of true old school
Phil, did you ever
people
play with Cyclosane?
might-
No, I know the name though.
Well, we decided we're like, fuck this. We're going to move to Austin, Texas, take over the metal scene.
That's
Boom!
You moved to Austin.
That's
We
What
did
happened?
that.
What happened after you moved to Austin?
We played a shit ton of metal. We did a shit ton of drugs. Just kidding. Just a small amount of drugs. Actually, we just drank a lot of Jägermeister. Just enough drugs.
Jaeger. Oh my God, we should have had Jaeger tonight.
Jaeger.
No,
I
Jaeger's
love
no.
Jaeger.
Throw up Jaeger out of your nose with blood. You
Listen.
will never drink it again.
I want to do that this Saturday
You
with
do
you.
not.
With
I will never drink Jaeger in my life again.
With you, I
Nope.
want to do Jaeger. I want to do blood Jaeger.
Yeah, do a line of Jaeger.
No, we'll do some Jameson, maybe some light cuddles.
Because the mixture of iron and cough syrup sounds delicious to me.
It's not good at all.
This-
Anyway, we came back. Me and Marlo would always come back to like play like acoustic shows because in Cyclosane's downtime, me and Marlo said just always write music. Then we started playing shows. We ended up booking with Kenan and Pat because they were doing acoustic Inglewood shit. We were just doing at the time we called ourselves the Bailout Plan. So we're both playing like acoustic shows, but we'd always get booked together. We'd always be like, man, y'all are good. And they'd be like, oh, man, y'all are good. And I remember we had this one video that, like I said, everybody came out because we were home for the first time in like 3 years. So we played an acoustic show. And after we got done playing, we're just videoing shit while Kenan and Pat are playing. Go back to Austin, we're watching the video, and just, everybody's getting crazy. And we're like, man, I was like, this motherfucker's good. Like, started listening to Kenan and Pat. And I was just like, dude, this song, right? Like music, da-da-da-da-da. So we came back to visit one time, and it just became like, man, if y'all ever move back, we should start something. And I was like, well, we had to fire a drummer for our metal band because of undisclosed circumstances. Now we're thinking about coming back, so let's just fucking do that. We moved out there for music.
Right.
Why not move back home for music?
Austin, city of music.
So we moved back home for music, started a Party at the Moon Tower, been here ever since.
Holy cow.
Won like 5 out of 8 Covey Awards
That's
for
true.
favorite local
This is
rock
true.
band on
This
the
is
coast.
very true.
I mean, you can't make this
You
shit
are
up, guys.
favorable.
Y'all get to dress up and get fancy drinks and take a picture in front of the thing and accept an
Yeah.
award. Like, it's a big deal.
Yeah, you make me a vase and tell me I can pay for my own drinks, and we will do this.
I love your shirt, by the way.
Oh, that's. But I bought it last year when it was still funny.
It's still relevant.
I'm gonna write a 1 onto it.
Jared, what bands have you been in, my man? Have you ever gone a Cubby Award in a band?
You
No,
got
bro.
4 or 5?
What shirt are you wearing, by the
Yeah,
way?
Jesus God. It fits very nicely.
Let's get into your musical history.
Can we see this? My musical history is for the last few years has been my bedroom. Me and my daughters jamming, but no one's gonna know any of these band names. But back in the day, my brother and I, my twin brother Jonathan Cecil, of course, same last name. We were in a band with Gary Cooper called Europa, And then
We like Gary Cooper.
Gary.
We know Gary
Gary
Cooper.
Bear.
He's okay.
Shout out to
I
Goshen.
mean, we were like in like 10th grade, and so we grew up with Gary. His dad and our stepdad were like best buds, and from then I was in a band called A Song for Wednesday. And then my brother and I did our own thing when I was in college called the Cecil Sausage Symphony.
I remember I found that flyer for the VFW.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You did. And I cherished that. And I sent it to my good buddy Drew Lyons, who was our drummer, and our other guitar player, Anthony Murphy. Sean Brazil was our bass player. And yeah, I sent it to them, and they got a good chuckle out of that. That was great.
I don't know if you know this, Phil, but Jared has a parallel history with Love Stories Inn.
Yeah.
How so?
Oh yeah. So I got a message from Clint saying, "Hey, dude, we're going on tour. I don't know what tour it was. I think I was just in college. So it was probably like 2004. I graduated 2003 from Biloxi. It must have been 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. And they wanted me to play bass for them. And I said, ain't gonna be, Gary Cooper said, ain't gonna be able to do it, though. You know what I mean?
Ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna be able to do it, though. You know what I mean? And I said, but hey, my brother, he's just hanging out having a good time. Why don't you get my brother to do it? So my brother actually went on tour with Clint and Gary and Chip with Love Stories Inn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and while they were gone, I went floundering and fell and got this scar on my hand floundering.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Would you cut your hand on a seashell?
Yeah, I remember my brother called me from, like, I don't know, Chicago or somewhere. He was up there. He's like, hey, man, you okay? I heard the news. You know, you got... I'm like, yeah, bro, I was floundering and, yeah.
That's interesting. Chip's a good friend of mine, and he was recently talking about that tour. Like, that's all he talks about.
Every time I see him, he's like, remember that time?
He's like, remember that time I went on that tour? That was so cool, dude. Like, defined my whole adult.
My brother had a good time. He said Gary used to sleep on a loaf of bunny bread on the van.
That sounds about right.
I feel like Wonder Bread would have been cheaper.
Yeah, man. Yeah, do it.
Do it, John.
Whichever one. I think Mike wanted the dark. Mike wanted the dark wood
Going
one.
dark. You
Grab
go
that-
light.
Grab that gray
Yeah,
one.
there you go. There you go.
Get the Northern Light one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Look
Boom.
at that. Look how nice that is.
Ah, it's beautiful. It's
Fuck
beautiful
yeah.
stuff.
Looking good.
Look, hang that up above your bed.
This is,
Okay?
this is big money stuff right here.
Are we going
You're laying in
octopus?
bed.
We got
Golly.
octopus.
It's the
Oh
same
my
picture.
God.
Y'all
This
take
is
a
dope.
picture, my dad.
This is dope.
The Sabbath of Philip Krohn,
That's right.
March 27th.
That's right.
Thank you.
Check it out. Thank you,
No,
John.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
John.
you for coming on, my man. I can't wait to see you Saturday.
I can't wait to see you.
Let me know when you get the fanny package.
The fanny
Yeah,
pack?
we're trying to work that out. We're trying to get the fanny pack squared away. Jason's on it.
All right, now I finally found somebody who likes to drink. Let's do this.
There you go.
I just left a
Okay.
crawfish bowl to come here with my buddy Owen. He's from Ireland, and he had like 3 bottles. He had one soaking in the sun next to the pool. Yeah.
So you get the sun-soaked bottle, the ice bottle, and then like the,
I told him, I said,
bottle
man,
tip?
when I was growing up, my mom used to make tea, and she'd set it out in the sun. I guess that does something. I don't know. But I said, look
Well,
at
that's
you,
what my
Owen.
grandma used to
It
do.
sounds awful.
Yeah. No, my grandma used to do that. She used to
Yeah.
make the tea and put it
Yeah,
in the
grandma's-
windsill, and the sun hit it.
And Owen had this. I mean, this is a baby bottle compared to his, and it's in the sun, letting the UV hit it, man. Like,
It sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
it sounds like
bad.
there'd be some bacteria
it
growing.
sounds bad.
Well, I used to like all kinds of
tastes
liquor,
good.
but once like I said, living in Austin, Texas, when you're broke and shit, and you're in a band, you eat a lot of TOHs, which are turkey on hand, because you can't afford the bread, so you just eat the turkey and you put it in your hand and like sprinkle some hot sauce or whatever on, and just eat
Austin
it.
is a very expensive city.
But
yeah,
also,
the rent is pretty high.
also the liquor, because it's so expensive to drink, you just put it in your pocket. So guess what happens? It gets body temperature. So you get used to fucking body temperature Jaeger or whatever the fuck. So after I moved back, and he was like, "You want a shot?" I got one chilled. I'm like, look, what the fuck is this? You better make it, my body, Tim.
Why is it chilled? Use my body to make this drink.
Dude, to this day, anytime you see me, I've drank just
I
about
wanted 98
that much Jameson in this sitting. If someone was to buy me a chilled Jamie, I'd be like, my stomach would be like, nope.
Really?
That's just my body.
Body shot with a straw.
That's just my body. Oh,
Mike,
yes.
it's party at the Moon Tower.
Yep, we are.
Excited to play.
So excited. Dude, I did like 3 handstands on my way here. I stopped my car, got out, did a handstand. Like, you think this fucking dog that I met is the first dog that I greeted? 6 dogs tonight. Got out, petted.
Phil, I asked Phil. I was like, Phil, are they down, man? And he was like, because you know, he was like, yeah, they are stoked. And I'm like, what? Seriously? And he's like, yeah, no questions asked. Like, they are ready to throw down. Like, I'm like, you told them it's your birthday? I mean, like, they're like even more excited. It's my
Well, you
birthday.
didn't tell me it was your birthday, you bastard.
Well, I didn't want to make it about me.
You're like Danny DeVito and It's Always Sunny, where he makes everybody else do all these things for Charlie, and then like, wait, no, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
But no, that's great.
Are you super excited to play a birthday show?
I've played so many birthday shows in my life. It's so exciting, every single one. But this one's going to be the best. I'm more excited about this show than I've ever been excited about any show in my fucking life. In my fucking life. I don't know if you know this, but I'm so excited. We're going to have the best times. Hopefully there's going to be like, are they doing food?
Yeah.
There's gonna be food.
Yeah, you know,
like
it's a
crawfish.
juke joint. They got
typical
Juke joint got the food.
Yeah, a typical juke joint.
Get their juke joint burger. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Should be. If not, you're missing out.
Mitch,
I forgot what it's called.
think about this for a second. All right. I'm gonna do a little Phil, right? Just hold on. Think about this. We've never played a show, right? This is our first show. No one knows what we sound like, anything. But here we are, you know, alongside my buddy here. But here we are headlining this podcast.
Right?
We're not signed or anything.
Yet.
But here we are headlining this motherfucking podcast.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've made it. Next time I see y'all, we're on fucking Oprah. Just like, and you get $1 million, and you get $1 million.
I'm glad you guys are recognizing the magnitude of this moment.
Phil, longtime fan, bro. First time
I
meeting
appreciate that. I tell you what,
I will. No, I need.
Long time meeting
to
you, first
verify
time
that.
fan, Phil.
Jared watches every weekend.
Dude.
So like he watches, and the next day he's like, dude, that fucking shit you said fucking last night. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh,
Bruh.
you actually watched.
I got this notification on my Facebook, right? It said you're a top fan with a fucking diamond.
He stopped everything. Middle of fucking traffic, like, hold up,
Dude,
top fan, bitch.
I'm about to quit my job.
I've made it. I've officially made it.
hey, seriously though, I'm gonna let you guys calm down for a second before I say this.
We need more microphones.
Y'all
And
opened the
headsets.
podcast, bro.
We did.
Sorry.
We got those two 58s behind Mike and Jared.
Yeah, two says, look, since
Tell me
this
about
is
it.
like since this is a thing, right? And this is the 30th episode.
This is the third, which I think you should be super proud of, my man.
This like
Congratulations.
anniversary stuff?
Phil.
Yeah,
Super,
yeah.
super. You made,
This
you
is
did,
so cool,
you did
man.
30 episodes.
It's awesome, bro.
I mean, you got a road named after you for one. So that's
Sure.
With,
that's-
with Hog
that's
Head
just-
cheese as the
$7.
Golden Arch.
$7.
The Golden Arch of
That guy's
Krohn Road
legit.
is Hog Head cheese.
I'll come down there sometimes, and he's got a deer just skinning him and cutting his head off. It's brutal. Anyway, if we could, I think this is appropriate for right now. If we could look each other, like just find the male in the room and make eye contact with him and lock in with him.
That's one of our songs.
Yeah,
if we could,
like, don't fuck with Jared because he's got a song named Locked Eyes.
Locked Eyes.
Like, no,
Locking eyes.
Yeah, he wants to write a song about doing like what's it called, the Eiffel Tower. He wants to do a song.
Oh, where you're banging bitches and
then you lock eyes.
No, I appreciate.
No, you lock the hands. You're banging a chick. She's banging.
I'm sorry, Phil. We couldn't help it. You said that.
Yeah,
man,
well,
that's been a shtick for a
lot.
minute.
This is going to take 30 minutes to explain. But I appreciate the fact that you appreciate the fact that what's going on here is pretty special.
I don't appreciate facts at all.
So, I think, Mitchell, if we could have, I don't know, 5 seconds of a moment of silence.
For what?
Listen to me. I'm not interested in your prayer silence. All right.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to appreciate where we're at.
Look, I'm literally gonna drink a fifth of Jameson on this podcast.
Episode 30 is fucking Mike Rowe from partying the fucking Motown. I am freaking goddamn Jameson straight from the bottle all fucking night long. The motherfucker showed up with a full bottle. He's like, episode 30, count me in. I'm gonna do 30 steps straight Jameson right now.
I can't let you drink all that.
Look at Benji. Benji's like, Benji's hanging out. He's like,
can't let me. I mean, I'm gonna do it.
He started from the bottle. Now he's here. You know what I mean?
Here, can we give this man a cup? It's COVID. We can't be sharing.
Please give Benji a cup. Please.
I'm cool.
Joe's like,
Benji needs a shot.
Joe's looking at us like, this is a bad idea.
Can I flip it?
Look at that. Like, oh, here comes Benji. Benji's like, yeah.
Speaking of locking eyes, right when I walked in, Benji looked at me. And he's like, I know you.
What band are you in?
X-Bash.
Yeah.
X-Bash.
Okay. Benji and I jammed a few times, man.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, it's my brother. I got a twin brother. That's, you know my brother.
Can we jam right now? Can we just stop the podcast and play?
I mean, you could.
I mean, it might not be great because I've drank a bottle of Jameson.
We are going to do a new. We are planning on doing a new series on this podcast that we just came up with.
I see you keep doing fucking drummer on drummer, which I like. Great fucking idea.
Thank you.
But what I want to see,
girl on girl,
2 cups, 1 girl, one girl, 2 cups. Anyway, all right.
Something.
You bring like, say we got 2 guys from different bands, or 3 guys different band, 4 or 5.
Sure.
But as you book it, be like, book a bass player from a band, a guitar player from a band, drummer from a band, and make it like that. We do the interviews. We have
Neapolitan
fun. And then guess
jam.
what?
I tell you,
Neapolitan.
That was my idea.
Neapolitan jam. Neapolitan jam.
We just talked about this. If everybody will take a deep breath, I'll explain to you what our plan is.
I pitched this last week, actually.
I might have to.
Before we went on the sound.
Are going to do a supergroup series where we have a bass player, guitar player, singer, a drummer, whatever.
Is it all freestyle, or do you hang out beforehand and write something?
No, the way that I proposed it was that we do cover songs.
Close off.
So everybody has a reference track.
Close off.
And then we come
I
together.
say you just jam. Cover track, really? Jam on that, man.
We shit on your idea.
Well, if they can agree on a cover track, because that's.
But you guys know how it is jamming with people. You know, you
got one bad guy, it's dead. It's not going to work.
Well, I was going to say you by default fall back to your patterns. So then everyone's playing patterns, and then whatever gets recorded is patterns. It's just a multitude of patterns.
To me, that's what makes it beautiful.
Once again, this is the 3rd time I said it on this podcast. Fuck math, I don't like it.
So what we were going to do is come up with a somewhat simple cover song, right? Like have you on guitar, have him on bass, whatever.
Right. For example, I had Joe Martin play bass on a Pixies cover during quarantine. He keeps busting my balls about it, and I'm like, well, we got to get somebody to sing it.
Why aren't we famous yet?
And anyway, we're going to film it, professionally. And
is this professionally?
What
do we got?
Down.
Well, when he said
we're live.
No.
Every time I look over there, I'm just seeing this. I'm seeing all the grays in the beard.
When he says filming it, we're talking about like doing like music videos, like making music videos for the songs. Because we did a few of them over quarantine.
Can we do
we
porn?
Haven't released them yet. Well, who was it that's on Pornhub? Was it you? It's you on Pornhub.
Are you on Pornhub?
Bidgie's on Pornhub. Somebody.
I mean, when I tell you about my package, it's gonna be not. No one likes it.
Oh, he's not on Pornhub.
It's very small. It's very. Just kidding. It's the biggest, the baddest, the most beautiful thing your mom has ever seen next to her muffins.
Well, hey, listen, since we're talking about muffins and Pornhub, have you guys seen the, I want to call it...
Snyder Cut. Yes, it was amazing. It was beautiful. It was a very great film.
The move for bands to move their music videos to Pornhub for exposure.
Well, I mean, if you go anywhere for exposure, it is a pornographic site. They expose the most.
So I've seen where a lot of bands are like, they're featuring their music video on Pornhub because it has nudity or whatever, and but they can get it featured on there and get more views than they would on YouTube.
You know how to get more views?
Party at the Moon Tower.
Just add the wah wah pedal to it. Porno.
That's true.
Phil, have you ever been in a band that had a wah wah?
Yeah, I've been in a couple bands.
Do you know if you reverse the inputs on the wah wah and put a delay after it, it's seagull sounds?
Really?
I'm serious as can be. Look it up, or I'll demonstrate it for you. I'm serious. It sounds just like seagulls.
That's the sound I'm looking
David
for.
Gilmour.
Let's think about this.
Did it.
Seagull sounds in a porn video.
I mean, you might as well hold up some French fries because the seagulls are coming.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've never heard seagulls coming, but if I did, I feel like it'd be a beautiful sound.
I mean, their shit is white, so their coming's black, right?
Oh.
Jared Cecil, are you excited to play Krohnkastapalooza Saturday?
I am nervous.
When's the last time you played a show?
That's well.
Oh my God. Well, I was in this band called Waterline. It's a bunch of old guys. We did
Song
blues.
from Wednesday.
No.
VFW. It's the same thing.
No, that was a long time ago.
There's like 5 bands on that bill.
You said the most recent though.
What's recent?
And we played some community center benefit for like autism or something. I can't remember when it was. It was probably like 2018. And we did a bunch of Led Zeppelin and blues and stuff like that covers. Waterline. Shout out to Waterline.
Well, don't be nervous.
Yeah.
We're doing rehearsals.
Nobody's gonna show up.
Yeah, you got it.
It's
I'm
oscillating
joking.
feedback.
There's gonna be a shit ton of people there.
I'm not joking either. That money gun you have, when we get on stage, I'm going to point it at the stage.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Because it's going to be
real.
on.
That's real.
It's going to be on. The money gun, you're going to point it at a hissing fetus when we get on the stage.
We do have a $301 budget.
I know.
Shooting cash.
I know, and you're going to be pointing it at the crowd, but the crowd's going to already be there, so you're going to just divert it back to the stage and point it at us, because
so much fun.
That's how the fetus hisses. As you will.
It's true, the feti.
Oh boy.
I'm totally just kidding. Don't laugh at us.
Yeah.
So, Mitch, how are you doing?
Man, I am ecstatic.
So, what do you play in Hissing Fetus?
I play guitar.
Nice.
I play mainly rhythm guitar. Jared handles a lot of the lead.
Bullshit.
Does that mean Jared's better?
Mitch is
Jared is amazing. So like a quick recap. Like earlier,
Who's the bass player? Real quick.
Jason.
Milligan.
You know Jason.
Oh,
Yeah. So when Jared was talking about coming and jam with us, and I was saying Scott yelled at me, and I was like, well, he yelled at me because I didn't press record, and when he asked me why didn't you press record, I said because I was so busy listening to fucking Jared wank off over on the other side of the room, and I was like
That
trying to
sounds
listen
good.
to everything he did, and I was like I don't want to record, like you're making me like take seconds out of my life to press record. I just want to listen to Jared play lead guitar.
I ain't gonna be able to do it, dude. Ain't gonna be able to do it.
But then after
Mitch is
we
like, what do you play? No excuses.
After we jammed, I was like, look, what if we just like oscillate feedback, for like 20, 30 minutes? Are you cool with that? And he's like, hell yeah.
Just put it on delay and add some fucking quest to it.
He has,
and
like-
then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go eat some sandwiches. 30 minutes later, they'll come out and they'll be like, "Oh, these motherfuckers acting like Tool and shit."
then we gonna snap it to a Slim Jim.
Nice.
This is gonna turn into like
Hey, Warriors,
party.
This guy. His green bottles.
come out to play.
Party at the Krohn Tower.
This is gonna call.
You're gonna have to, because if I finish this, I probably won't leave. I'm just gonna be out here like, "Where's the fucking dog at?"
Yeah, as long as you
turn
sleep
into
in the
party.
middle.
This is gonna turn into party at the fetus.
Party at the Fetus Tower. Y'all ready for dead
That's
baby
why
jokes?
we all have kids. That's why I have kids now.
On that note, thank you guys for coming.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Thank the ex-bastards over there for coming.
Ex-bastards,
They're
thank
not
you for
paying- They're
coming.
not paying attention.
Oh, they're there smoking giant blunts. That's crazy.
Don't say that. Can we say that?
Wow.
You can say
All
whatever
right.
you want.
Well, I've been drinking my ass off, and
And also, don't forget to thank Joe's manager, his mom.
Yeah, thanks, Joe's
letting
mom.
them-
Thanks, Joe's mom.
Yeah. Again, I want to point out that that's his personal manager, not ex-bastard.
Oh,
She says I'm
okay.
handsome.
It's his personal manager.
well, my mom says I'm handsome too. Can she be my manager? I gotta call my mom. Hold on.
I think that's what makes Joe's mom his manager.
Yo, Jared, what you got any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, you got any plugs? You got a business? Don't you have
man,
like
this-
an
this
AC
is all- this is all
business?
natural.
He buys drugs from everywhere.
This
He
is
got a
all
lot of
natural,
plugs.
man. No plugs here. No, shout out to
I do.
I don't know.
Sade.
Jason Milliken and Scott Anderson, my bassist, my drummer.
Yeah.
Seriously, where
two
are
cool
they?
ass
He's watching.
dudes.
Scott's watching.
Scott's actually doing stuff for Red Radio tomorrow night.
Yeah.
he said I got shit to edit.
Yeah, I was in Long Beach yesterday. He's like, dude, wear this shirt and flaunt it in front of Phil. I said, all right, bro. Gotcha.
You got the V-neck. Look at that.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, I've never worn a V-neck ever in my life. He's like,
They like
wear it,
you.
dude. Show them collarbones.
I like those shirts. They're really high quality shirts, and they hug the body. That's
They
what
do.
I
They
like.
do.
They're from
Unfortunately,
Matthew Print and Apparel. That's where you getting. That's who's did our Hissing Fetus shirts,
Oh.
and that's who's going to be at the Krohnkast
Yeah, he's
Palooza
gonna have a booth
next Saturday, March 27th,
Are they comfy?
at Juke Joint.
Yeah, they're like the softies. They're not like them
Ooh,
Gildan bullshit.
the
You know?
softies.
Anyway, Mike, do you have any plugs?
Mike has a lot of plugs. I got this guy on 14th Street that'll sell you the best. Oh, wrong plugs? Okay. All right. Once again, I am Micah Ross. Hey, I play in Party at the Moon Tower. My hero, the villain, flea market mascots.
The left arm. Who's in charge of the left arm? Who's tatting you up on the left?
Who's in charge of the left arm? It's me. It's Micah Ross. No,
Who's inking that?
Dylan at Twisted Anchor.
There you go. Holy
So
shit!
get in there.
And that shit looks good. If you, I don't know
Yeah,
if you
it
can
does.
get it up in the
Shit.
camera.
it does.
Like
Yeah.
in your camera, like
yeah, you're
right
pointing
here.
towards the monitor, not the camera.
I've been.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at what you're seeing. I gotta
appreciating
see
that
what you're
detail
seeing.
all
Shit.
the
night.
monitor is not.
Ain't trying to show you
For
my
real.
psoriasis either. I'm like, well, hold on, look at that.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I was like, dude, I got something for you, bro.
I don't know. When you're young and they're like, try some lotion, you're like, bitch, I'm young. Just wait till you get old.
I'm not down in a pit.
Try some lotion. Anyway, yeah. Dylan, Twisted Anchor, does tat work.
Hell yeah.
Lacey did this arm. I don't know what this camera's seeing. I don't know if you can see the dance moves
Seeing
or
it
this
all.
and the stuff.
Everything.
Love it. Love that.
All right, well, now we're about done with Jamie, so I guess this interview is over. So, A, check out Party at the Moon Tower. Check out My Hero the Villain. Check out Kill Monsters. Check out Michael Ross, which is me, solo record, on all those internet platform shits. If you don't like it, don't say nothing. If you like it, download it. Fucking show it to your mother. She'll like it because you know what? If you don't like me, your mother does. Mother definitely does. She buys all my albums. You recognize these shoes? You shouldn't, but your mother does. Oh, she bakes me brownies every time I play my singles. We'll see you this Saturday?
Yeah.
This Saturday, Juke Joint, Ocean Springs,
March 27th.
Juke joint.
Might as well.
Friend's, birthday.
That might have been the best.
This
plug
is some
ever.
high class shit.
High level.
Doors at 12 noon. Show starts at what?
Better have
5?
crawfish as soon as I
40.
get
Open
there.
up. I think they
Yeah,
open
we
up
gotta
3.
talk about that. Yeah, they know. Yeah, I think they're open all day. So just show
Are
up.
they?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Just show up when you show up, fuck.
Show up even though they're not
We'll
open.
see you when you see you.
If a guy in a cloak hands you a lollipop, just unwrap it and go to town on it.
Take
just enjoy it. He's harmless. He's just a dude in a cloak handing out lollipops.
Act like you're in high school. Just put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth.
True story.
Thanks, Mike from Party at the Moon Tower. Thanks, Jared Cecil from Hissing
Thanks for
Fetus.
having us.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you guys from X Bastards. Thank you for being here.
Joe and
sitting on my-
Benji sticking
We're
around.
having a party over here.
Thanks to all the other bands playing. Show up next Saturday early as shit, and you might get a free koozie. We're gonna be shooting out shit tons of $1 bills to the crowd. This is not a joke. We're not making this up. Mitchell Gruich, the Croatian sensation, will be there. He will be performing. He will have a shirt on that's slightly too small for his body shape.
Baby Gap.
Baby Gap. See you guys Saturday. Thank you.